our Darkest Dungeon World First Challenge. We're on attempt 20 still. I think we're on like week 16, so we're actually... That shoulder kind of hurts a little bit already from, I don't know what. Now it's just beating me in it. Yeah, there we go. Beat my head, I don't need that. And so... we're going to continue that Darkest Dungeon run. And then after that, we have a bounty, which is really weird. We have a League of Legends bounty. Like, there are at any time thousands of people streaming League of Legends, and hundreds of thousand plus people, that's how they talk in the South, people watching, and I have a bounty to play League of Legends. Now, the reason why is because of Twitch Prime, but I'll explain that during the bounty. But yeah, it is a bounty night. I haven't played League of Legends released in Season 2, so the game has changed. They even did a whole rehaul of like the entire graphics system. Like, I think it's on a different, I don't know. It looks a lot different. But anyway, how's hunger work? Well, eventually you'll get hungry, and if you don't eat, you'll die. The more you know. I still need that rainbow. The more you know. Anyway. That's what we're doing tonight. Let's get to the pit. We can talk in the pit. There's no talking signs in the pit. There's no swimming in the pit. That's it. How do tacos work? It's a mystery. It's one of the great mysteries of our time, Rakes. Scientists are still trying to figure it out. It's like water tension and tacos. Those are the two great mysteries. Knowing is half the battle. Nice server? Yes. I have an account on there. So the account is I had two accounts, and this one is the one that doesn't have my real name. This one has Adam in it. My other account has my real last name, so I can't use that one. But this one's like level... Used to the top level was 30, and then I remember when they changed the graphics of the game, I played a little bit more and got to like level 32 or something. It's been a long time. Week 17. We've almost beaten the game. Skins. Spend an hour looking at skins. No, I mean, I'll do some versus AI to get back in the swing of things, and you guys can join in if you'd like. I typically played top or jungle, so I'll probably do top. There's no level cap now. Wow. Last name is Cletus. I legally changed to Cletus. This has my old last name. My real name is Timothy versus Cletus. Timothy. That's how names are in the South. I don't know why I keep saying that about everything. Everything I do incorrect tonight, I blame... I just say that's how it's done in the South. League? Yeah, we have League of Legends as the bounty tonight, which is weird. Weird. It's like they need more people playing League of Legends. I mean, I guess they always want more people, obviously, but... Oh, sorry. I'm scared of pigs. This whole time. 17. Timothy. Timothy. Yeah. That's my name. Timothy Cletus. Tennessee. It's like someone that can't pronounce Tennessee, and I'm from Tennessee. Where are you from? Timothy. Where'd you grow up, Timothy? Gonna start calling you Cladum. Maybe Cleedum. Cleedum. Hey, we got two open, almost at inventory slots. Yeah, let's put two people in our inventory. Shove them in there. Carry-ons. Viewers play with you. Yeah, I think I'll have viewers. We'll just do versus AI to get back in the swing of me knowing what's going on. Town seems to be a buzz. Someone mentioned that before, Misfortune. Hope it's decent. If we max out on the bounty, I don't mind playing MOBAs. I like MOBAs in general. But if we max out on the bounty, it's enough to pay the... it's the equivalent... I can't tell you exactly how much. It's the equivalent of paying our water plus internet bill. Which is not insignificant. Pancakes, yeah. So fun. Playing Dota. Auto chess. I mean, I've thought about trying out Dota. I know you and Dan have been asking me now for over a year. Oh, you've messed up my hair. It was so perfect. I almost said every grain. Every grain is perfectly placed. Amber waves of grain. Hey Rose, how's it going? Home by the time bounty is on. Try to play. Sounds good. 9 other people. You could do a custom game. Yeah, I mean, we did that with Heroes of the Storm too. We could do that too. I mean, I'll probably just do a versus AI for the first one so I can get back into the controls and stuff, and then we'll add others. Played tons of bot matches, so much that you made a tier list. Which heroes the most efficient? Best, don't play ranked. Oh yeah, no worries. I haven't played really since Season 2. I was pretty good at Heroes of the Storm, which I know is a totally different MOBA, obviously. I don't know what's going on right now. Play Mario Party 3, so it came. Slots you use for a winning run. I usually upgrade only to here. I usually do 25, but so that we have to do... So that we don't have to do as many champion dungeons, I'm probably going to end up...
It's a Christmas
Garden Gnome. I'm probably going to end up getting all 29, but usually 25, Pineapple. Alright. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what's in here. Nervous, bad healer. I wouldn't mind taking another Jester, actually. Another Hellion is always good. How many vessels do we have? Are you leaving this? You can't just leave me this way. The next run? No, it's this run. This is the run. Waits patiently for my... I know. I'm sorry, Ibex. Sorry. Man, my daughter would love for me to do one of those two. What? I played Sekiro, Ibex, alright? Minecraft stream. Alright, I'm gonna take this Jester. How many vessels do we have? That's what I was doing. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Vestals, 4 little... We only have 4 Vestals? I need to take the other Vestal. CSGO stream win. Bye, I love you. I'll rate them all mid. Alright. Let's take these people. It's time to play a game. You wanna play a game? You wanna play a game? Extremeling. Extremeling is in.
You will be laughing still.
10% stress. Same, just no underscores if you want to add you. Yeah, I'll add some of you guys when we play later. Mine is just Adam versus 80 AM VS. Easy peasy. Know everything needed. I would kind of like to grab that Hellion. I mean, I don't know. We have 3 actually. We don't need it. There's nothing like super good on it. So typing hurts. Oh, did you answer me about like juggling normal things? Did I miss it? The host. Well, I've scrolled up like 3 mouse wheels and I don't see it. Love the black nails. Metal. I think she read it when she was in here. Yeah, she just did those last night. I don't remember. Doing normal things just fine. Bottles harder because you gotta catch by that. Yeah. Full 2 rotations. Yeah, I've never tried. I imagine, yeah, it would be a lot harder. But yeah, I've never tried. And Cracklings, but not Extremelings. That's from it's a leak from StarCraft 3. Alright, so we want to unlock the next Weald boss, so I suppose we're going to go do this medium Weald to start the night off. Good old Cracklings. Set your finger between the bottles, yeah. Sucks, man. I need to take some level 0s into this so we can start getting them leveled up, you know? So, Zoophobia. I mean, there's not as many beasts in here. There's dogs, right? So, dogs are the main thing, but it's just extra stress, right? I won't regret this for sure. We still need more frontliners that we really need, but don't have great ones yet. We can take Kaiser, I suppose. Are we winning? We're just starting out, Stuff. Yeah. How you doing, Stuff? Welcome back. So this will be your first full week home in a long time. It's gotta feel good. Do you get to work with any of the team members you had, by the way? I might take Irish. Yeah, I don't want to take too many level 0s. I can take Jarizi, actually. Eldritch Hater also, which is good in here. Okay, that's fine. And then, if I take a Houndmaster, we have a better way to stall. If I take a Houndmaster, we have a great way to stall with this team, but we don't have as much killing power. To the guys, full tower your location, that's good. I mean, if they're two of the ones that you liked. Hey, Jayliet, welcome in. How you doing, Jayliet? Man, do I want to take... I mean, they're hard-skinned, which isn't too bad. It's the kill power, though. I mean, I could take Tet, but he's a level 1. I'd like to get some of our level 0s level up. I think I'm going to go with this. It's a pretty safe team in general. We have the guard. We have lots of ways to stall out. We just don't have a lot of killing power. Like, if we run into 4 dogs or 4 spiders or something, they're probably going to get a round in, which is what could kill us. I think overall we'll be okay, but... Whole team was solid. Couldn't have asked for better. You're a pretty easy boss, though. Yeah. I don't know why I grabbed that, actually. Alright. Well. Guess is what I'm going to take. I mean, I've already started upgrading them. Always crit and always dodge. If only I had someone like a higher power that could say that to me to make me really believe.
It's easy. Just always crit and always dodge. Simple.
First dungeon, finish 2 apprentice bosses. Oh no, I didn't see that. It's awesome. R squared. Have you tried out the, I mean, no rush or anything. Have you tried out the RTS yet at all? Like, I've never played Sins of a Solar Empire, but I have a friend that plays it and really, really likes it and has always been like, you should try it, you should try it. If you like StarCraft, you should try this. But I have not yet. Anything we want to get rid of this week? I mean, I can get rid of Obsessive Killing. That's a force interaction quirk that can... We're mainly using the Abomination in the Ruins and the Cove. Obsessed with Killing can interact with the Iron Maiden mainly. I mean, it's not a ton of things that interacts with, so I mean, maybe it's not a huge deal. I need to lock in Precise Striker sometime, but it's not immediate need. There's not a whole bunch of really bad stuff. -10% stress healing. Clumsy kind of sucks too. Yeah, we'll just get rid of something. Like intense craving for alcohol on BK. That can be really annoying. Alright, what's our stress at? And then we're ready to go. Take any Showbreakers, Nightmares, just don't like them. Asking because you want to know how nasty Nightmares are in Bloodmoon. I take 1 Shieldbreaker for a very specific reason. Shieldbreakers are really good. She's actually one of the better damage classes in the game, and Nightmares aren't too bad if you know how they work, when they spawn, how to prepare for them. Like, they can go wrong just like anything, but it's not really because of the Nightmares. It's just that I haven't had a good one come through, but we will take at least 1. Her only downside is that she has low health, really. Her top end damage isn't super high, and she has low health. So if you can overcome those things, she's actually an amazing damage dealing class. We just haven't had a good one come through. It's only week 17. Low HP, high speed, yeah. The combo. All right, let's go. Sirens. Okay. Hey, Metal Thug, how's it going? Welcome on in. Okay, get our trinkets, we're good to go. Double healing trinkets. We've had 2 or 3 secret rooms and still no head trinkets, which is kind of unreal. Our trinket situation kind of sucks, to be honest, for this stage of the game. Hound Master, we're going to take Scouting Whistle and probably the Agility Whistle, the dodge and the speed. Our Man-at-Arms, we're going to take Stun, Charm. Definitely going to take max health on our Jester. Probably Protection. Dark Bracer. 4 dodge minus the... stress won't be a huge issue, probably. Yeah, this should be okay. I'd like to see that 10% scouting, but I don't want to lose anything else that we have. Doing alright. May's kind of a crappy month for us in general. We've had a lot of close family members over the years pass away in May for some reason. One of which was on May 1st, so May 1st always kind of... it's a crappy day for me, but Doing okay otherwise. Hey Rob, that is the case. I don't know. It's crazy. All right, let's do it. Let's go. All the food, stack of shovels. 2 of all these things. Separately water, we'll take 1. All right, so we got upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp, upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp.
Welcome back. Your
Secret scroll, yeah.
loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Seeker's head. Seeker, thank you for the 3-month resub. Appreciate it, Seeker. Love and sandwiches to Seeker. Seeker, thank you for the continued support. 3 months and using the Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime counts as a tier 1, so it financially supports the stream just as much as a normal sub, so to say. Thank you for using it here, Seeker. Sacred Scroll, yeah, that's one of the things I try to get as early as possible. Generally, by this point, we have Sacred Scroll plus Junia's Head. I mean, I did buy a Surgeon's Charm, which is doing almost as good as Junia's Head, so it's not terrible. We also don't have a Hell's Hairpin. We got lucky last night and found a Dart Bracer just off like a curio. For a minute. Plan on Resident Suit. Oh yeah, no worries. No rush or anything. I was just curious. Food, shovels, we got curio interaction. Let's do it. If only I could hold tubas, but alas, I only have so many hands. Has informed me that ever leave again. Have to hire her a chef. Said you would get her cooking lessons instead. 1,000 people came in here right now. That'd be awesome. I mean, I've had that happen one time before, Delta. If over 1,000 people came in right now, I would introduce myself in the stream. I would turn alerts off. And then I would show them Darkest Dungeon. 2, 4, 6, 8. Darkest Dungeon sure is great. Deathless Bloodmoon is a thrill. Upgrades, trinkets, camping skills. Thank you, Orchestra. I can never remember it. Someone asked about it the other night, actually. Someone asked about it, I don't know, last week sometime. They were like, wait, what was that cheer again? Who was saying that cheer? I was like, oh god, I can't remember the exact wording. Orchestra, where are you? I'd handle it way better today. Yeah, I mean, we had a 300-person raid last night, which was incredible. It's always amazing. Like, it never gets any less, you know, but at least I have the experience now to actually know how to speak if something happens. So, I'm going to use dog treats to try to kill these before I end up just dropping dog treats. So, these 2 mark, and these 2 deal extra damage to marked targets. These 2 are going to be harder to kill this team. So I might just go ahead and try to take these 2 out. The problem is if you take these 2 out first, they start doing... these 2 start doing Escape Cloud, which has a really high crit chance. I don't know, they're pretty slow. Let's see what we can do. Torchless Bloodmoon and the cheer. They both work pretty well. I'm going to buff our speed to actually crit for next round. So if we do get in bad shape, we still go before them. Ooh, good dodge. I'll try to stun this one. That way, hopefully we only get 1 mark, or maybe none. Maybe it uses Rain of Blights. Some miracle. Blight me, Fungal Artillery. I mean, that's the best person for them to mark, at least. Like, he's a beefcake, you know? He's not gonna just fall over. First scratch he gets, but
as the fiend falls,
they'll up the difficulty. I don't know. There's no way to know, I guess. I was gonna say I'm kind of worried they're gonna go the opposite direction, but I mean, I would be okay with more difficulties, like, you know, leave a mode that's very accessible. I have nothing against that or anything. But I don't want it to be like everything easier or dumbed down or something just because there's so many reviews about the bad RNG and stuff. It's like... I really want what Larkin mentioned. That's like my main wish for Darkest Dungeon 2 is that there is a challenge, like a rotating challenge mode or something. Super hard, core mode. To other fans. So, the Fungal Artillery can actually give a disease. We just got it. Spotted Fever. It's not too bad. It's minus 50% Blight resist, so our vessel is not going to resist Blight anymore this run, this dungeon. I mean, it kind of sucks. There is a bit of blight in the Weald, but it's not like the end of the world. It's not the Black Plague or something. Red Plague. Shoulder itchy. We took a walk. I didn't feel like working, so before the stream, we took a walk, and it started raining on us. We just said, screw it. We walked like an hour and a half in the rain. And so now I'm like, I don't know. I dried off and everything, but I'm like itchy or something. It's weird. For new people and such, you have to stay true to the fan base. Yeah. I don't. The only thing, like I said, that worries me a little bit is they were like, I think there's too much micromanagement with the game. And I was like, no, no, there's not. Add more. They should change the leper to be on par with the Hellion. If the leper had a move that moved him forward and there was some penalty to it, that would instantly make him a bit better. Like if he had a Holy Lance-ish move, let's say like initial Holy Lance, the leper had something that he could use from 3 or 4 that hit position, only could hit position 3 or 4, and it was like a minus 50% damage or something. Like it wasn't gonna like super kill something, but it's a way to unshuffle him and a way to hit the back if he's in the back. That would instantly make him incredible. So it would take some like really fine tuning, I think, to make that okay. But that's the main thing. The leper, he has really bad accuracy. That sucks, but you can overcome that with trinkets. But you can't overcome him not being able to hit the back line or being able to do anything from the back. So I think addressing those issues would make him instantly a great character. But you have to be careful with stuff like that, right? Because you don't want to, like I tell people, like the leper, you can beat the game with the leper in every party. You don't want the game to be the melee classes or whatever to become too homogenous. Like if every melee class has a move forward, hit the back line from the back row, then it's gonna be like eh. But end up getting into all the lectures. Oh no, you didn't tell me that works, so that's good. I know you were worried. Was there any problem? Like, was there any problems with it at all? Or they're like, oh yeah, no problem. Here you go. You game with the leper? Yeah, there's no. I mean, I used the leper my first. I didn't know any better. I used the leper a bit in my very first playthrough. Also had a lot of deaths in my very first playthrough, blindly, but. So I'm killing a little bit slowly so we can get our stress and stuff down. Crit too. We're almost zeroed out on stress, which is great. But thematically, he's supposed to be going blind. Yeah. Like I said, if he had some kind of, like, imagine if the leper had a move from position 3 and 4 that was like, remove the mask or something. And he takes off the mask and thrust his sword forward to move forward a little bit. But in doing so, he stresses the rest of the party. Like, that would be interesting. Like, that would instantly make him better, but there's also a downside to it. I mean, that would be awesome, I think, but. Senor Leper, we hardly knew you. The more I think about it, I kind of like that move. It would look cool too. Yeah, I actually like that idea a lot now. Hit me up, Red Hook. Here every night. Aside from Sundays. Don't hit me up on Sunday. I really want that challenge mode though that Larkin mentioned. Man, that would be awesome. That's my current Darkest Dungeon 2 dream. A rotating monthly or weekly challenge mode that forces you to use whatever modifiers it has and makes it so that mods don't work with a leaderboard. That would be awesome. I'm just in room battles. Like, a lot of games have that now, you know? Like, They Are Billions, Slay the Spire, XCOM 2 has that, and it's still going. Like, that would be an amazing thing. They'd have to police it a little bit, though, but... A map! You would hate that? You would hate a monthly challenge thing? How come, Gruntwork? You just not use it? Yeah, I mean... It wouldn't have any additional content, but it would be like, all right, for April this year, The challenge leaderboard is a forced torchless mode where there are no stuns. Like, no character and no enemy that normally has stuns can stun, and there's 0 light everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it. And here's the leaderboard of the least weeks it took to beat it. I think that'd be awesome. Like, no reward or anything to it, just a challenge mode area with an actual leaderboard. All 3 heads at week 17.
Destroy them.
But it'll take it. No, that's good. Give me that Junia's head you got. I'll take Barristan's as well. So other players want it to be a single player game. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess that is against other players, but I don't. You know, you're not really playing against them. It's just it's already competitive with Endless, right? Like, Endless doesn't give you additional reward after a certain point. You don't get any extra gold or any extra shards after a certain point. The only reason to push Endless beyond the final achievement is to compare against other people. So this would just solidify a leaderboard for stuff like that. I can see your point, though. How you doing, Rez? Oh, one of the right puns for children. Because you appreciate them. You need to be fully grown. Ha ha ha. How you doing, Himil? Welcome in. Himil, thank you for continuing to bring the puns and the dad jokes in. 20% stress, though. That's a negative, right? Just want to make sure. Yeah. So, you mean like on the heads? Yeah. So if it says minus 10% stress, you take 10% less. If it says plus 10% stress, you take 10% stress. If a trinket says plus 10% stress skills, that means your stress healing skills heal that much more. But if it just says plus % stress, that means you take more stress, yeah. Oh, another one. Another dodge. Hey, Saddest. Saddest, welcome back. How have you been? How things been, Saddest?
Well struck.
Healing, 50% stress. Yeah, exactly. So that you get the extra healing at the expense of also taking additional stress. Yeah. Yep. I wanted to kill with her so that she gets a heal off the back end of it, and she didn't kill anyway. But she got a 10 crit heal. Oh my God! Extremeling. Book of Holiness or something like that. Yeah, I always, so I do Junia's Head plus Sacred Scroll. That's my main trinket set that I use for our Vestals. And the main reason why is Sacred Scroll does minus 10% stress. So you end up taking a little bit extra stress, but your healing is insane. Haven't got Sacred Scroll yet. I might go ahead and camp. If I camp here, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's fine. We can camp for buffs.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet.
So we're gonna do 10 dodge, 5 crit, whole party, 10% damage, 8% crit. We got it. Oh, we got it on him, not on our jester. It's all right. You know what? I'll prevent nighttime ambush. Or there could be a secret room in here, actually. I'm going to do extra scouting. Now, we didn't scout this. This is a map that did this. So we could still get scouts and critical scouts from it. See Abomination more consistently in this run. I basically use him for just dungeon runs. He's a great character for just normal dungeon runs. So I'm using them. I'm going to do more apprentice dungeons than normal in this. So I'll probably use them more. But I'm still not planning on using them against bosses, really. Maybe the apprentice flesh or something like that, but aside from that, we'll loot this on the way back. We have to come back through here anyway. I like the Abomination. I think he's really good in human form. I mean, his beast form is good, but you have to kind of build around it. He's just good in human form in general. He's really good for the Cove. Having a move that he can heal and stress heal himself on is really amazing. Hey, Electronica, how's it going? We'll loot this on the way back through. God, I hate maggots. They're just annoying. So, maggots don't drop loot in normal light. Now, in Zero Light, they have like a 70% chance for a loot roll. so we might get loots, but in normal light conditions, they actually don't drop loot. But they can cause disease and stress, so it's like all the risk, no reward, usually. Snails missing their shells. Like the sea maggots. Move that can heal. Stress heal? Yeah, but it's far worse. For some reason. Shh. Be cool, Orchestra. Whose side are you on here?
A momentary abatement.
And this heat's giving me a headache. Better stop.
Be wary. Triumphant
stop.
pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright, we don't have an accuracy trinket right now, so we really need to take care of this dog. Okay. No rabies, never worried. It's above our speed actually crit. We're okay with Man-at-Arms getting side of truth. Alright, that's fine. I didn't want anyone else to get marked. I mean, you know, him being marked kind of sucks too, but Foe Scratcher can't crit him to Death's Door. Like, he can crit him for what, like maybe 20 or something? It's not Death's Door.
A decisive pummeling.
Good crit. Should have stunned this one. There's still time.
Impressive.
Another good crit. How you doing, Python? Fearful. Snowblind, Muckman. How you doing, Snowblind? Run 20 still. Yeah, we're on like week 17. This one is stabilized. Man, we had some scary times last night, though. We almost lost the run last night. We actually survived a death blow. That doesn't really happen. Death blow is a myth. Down to 1. That's good. Is a myth. How you doing, Dylan? Metal Thug is vigorous. Cam, welcome back. How you doing, Cam? I got your well, I mean, you know, you replied. To say I got your hours updated, just so you know again, just in case you forgot. Somehow. Prep day of work today. Let the dude takes out of the asylum. Sorry, so snowblind. Which mean, yeah, vigorous if you know what I mean. Gonna lurk and chill. Probably work on some music. Sounds good, snowblind.
But never hidden.
Enjoy. Thank you for the lurk.
You will join us or die, Master.
Rob John Fooey. Rob, thank you for the gift sub to Zelfinden. Thank you, Rob, for the gift sub. Love it sandwiches to Rob. Rob, thank you for the support. Always appreciate it. Your first sub roulette. Well, Zelf, now you will no longer see ads on this channel. You can use the emotes, you can spread love and sandwiches and hypes and gasms throughout Twitch, thanks to Rob John.
Or is it merely
Calculated chatters. Thank you, Rob. Random subsequent lurkers, that's true. Deteriorating bracer. Don't want that. I mean, it sells for 1100. Sells for 1100. Alright. Thrall was pretty scary. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Or one of the things I was talking about. The Thrall thing, that was insane. I've never had a Thrall. Like, it was just a perfect storm that didn't allow us to kill the Thrall, and then it blew up and crit for like 26 on a couple people, and hey, every sub counts. It's not the size of your sub gift bomb that matters. We're gonna be in your account. Remote Twitch for the
more
phone.
shall gather, more shall enter the fray.
I don't know what it is, Tet. Sorry, Tet. I mean, I'm not controlling it, but Gar! Gar, thank you for the host. More shall gather. Thank you, Gar. Appreciate it. Those coming from Gar's stream, welcome in. We are playing some Darkest Dungeon. We're doing a world first challenge in Darkest Dungeon. If you don't know Darkest Dungeon, how many times is this guy going to say the word Darkest Dungeon? Feel free to ask any questions or lurk around and check it out. It is a difficult game, but usually fair. Give subs to anyone that says anything? Yeah, usually. And usually people are like, sub-only chat. And gift to anyone that doesn't have a sub. For the most part. Which is crazy. Thank you guys. That's good kind of crazy. Fair when the game feels like behaving, yeah. Have someone like Randall going ballistic every once in a while, though. Oh, it's surreal. Like, it's still... I mean, I've had some things like that happen a couple times in all the time that I've streamed. It's happened a few times with different people. And it's never expected or anything like that. But you never know. You never know when something like that's going to happen. I mean, even like Snowblind, I mean... you gave a couple donations last week, too. I mean, I never know what's coming or when or what to expect. I'm going to throw this down. It only sells for 1,100. Kane. How you doing, Kane? Full hero can eat again. The main reset Neobium is a battle. So if we had eaten in this room and then we got this battle, they can eat again right after it. Camping also resets it. I don't remember how many tiles resets it though. Actually.
Masterfully.
So if anyone knows the tile number that resets hunger, let us know.
The ground quakes.
Anyone Twitch Prime, the Majesty series of amazing set of games. Learn because you cannot directly control ABCs. You can down bounties that will urge them to do specific things. Or was that added to the Twitch Prime thing today? I didn't check it yet today. Doing well. Captain, glad you're well. I'm doing okay overall, I guess. We'll say. Love here, at least you do. It's nice to come in and chat. If you want, be able to lurk and chill. Thank you, Stowblind. I mean, that's one of the big goals of the channel, right? Like, I never tried to like really put on a show, so to say, or be like different than myself, other than if we're playing something or being silly in a game or something. But I try to make. I mean, obviously, you guys are a big part of what makes the stream what it is, but I've always tried to have the stream be like a stream that I would want to go to, like a chill stream where you can, like you said, sit back and watch and listen, or conversate about almost anything, ask questions, all that good stuff. Strike, Commander. Appreciate it, Strike. We just need to do 2 damage.
Precision.
8 crit will do. That's more than 2. How you doing, Strike? Have the original Majesty and its DLC available. So Majesty 2 you can buy pretty cheap too. I've never heard of them. Terra Peon kids, you know, the usual. It's Souls Stealthy. Souls. How you doing, Stealthy? Something different from yourself. Explain, Cletus. That is myself. What do you mean? Cletus is just part of me. Orchestra. I can't help it. I do Dark Dragon. Jade, 375, and it stacks. Pretty old, but very good. I'm gonna drop the 2 busts. Don't currently need any more busts back home. Use Antivenom. How you doing, Chitin? So, Chitin, I'm gonna start pronouncing your name like they do in Mortal Kombat. The Chitin. Is that how you want it? Like, how have I been pronouncing your name?
My name's Cletus. Anybody want some cornbread?
Stealthy, thank you for the lurk. Kind words. Man, look at all those hours. Snowblind, almost 200. Dark Dragon, almost 300. Stealthy, 251. Almost 100, Metal Thug. Saddest on your way to 100. Crazy. Hey, there's the Larkin, I know. That laugh. He's inside you. Just inside my head. But it's like a symbiotic type thing, right? It's not like this parasitic... I have a parasitic Cletus in my head. No. 1300 Phoenix. 133 Sin. Thank you guys. 19 Python. Snowblind is vigorous. I have quite a few vigorous people tonight. Let's go ahead and buff for next round. I think I might guard here. Or I could... No, you know what? We can just stun this one. Should be fine. Been pronouncing it acceptably. Acceptably. Is that not how you pronounce it, though? Are you Kaiten? Kaiten. Like Devora's species from Mortal Kombat? The Kaiten. You are king. Always crit. Always dodge. Another good quote. Another Cletus quote. Virtuous and survive the death blow. Yeah. Really need to kill that. If we destroy the corpse, we have more people that can attack there. We love Cletus. You guys think I should go get that hat from Party City? The female Cletus hat? It's on... Party City here shutting down. 60% off. Wayne even likes Cletus? Yeah. That was awesome. I have Axe 2500. Oh, I have Axe. I told my wife about the Final Fantasy 14 thing last night. I was like, so I was playing Final Fantasy 14 on the stream, and then Ivax showed up as a little girl, Lalawful, wearing a maid costume. My wife was like, wait, what? She was like half listening or something. She's like, wait, go back. What happened? Anything from kitten to hi tune. Was that against? In terms of service, it depends on if I start with 60% off or I take it off and which 60%. Snowblind died. I feel like I need to stun here. Pantless, yeah, no pants, no socks tonight. It's warm in here. It's almost air conditioner weather. No crits, we're getting pretty lucky there. There's the crit. I don't know, I didn't mind Final Fantasy 14. I think I need to play it more to determine if I really want to continue. I mean, the thing about it though is you can just play it as a chill kind of game, right? Like, it's free all the way until level 50 for me. So it's not like I have to commit money to playing it all the way through that, or... and that will take me forever. Currently only wearing socks. Are you at work, Kaiten? I'll assume you're at work. You'd never guess where the fourth one goes. Holy socks, yeah. Good crit. We can stall out for a round to stress heal. Like, thing I tell people with Dark Dungeon all the time, so if you're new to the game or you're new here, haven't heard this yet, anytime you can stress heal for free or recover for free, even if you only have 6, 3, 4, 7 stress, like, you just do it. Just do it. Because that little bit of stress might be the difference between an affliction later on or, you know, heart attack. So we got an extra, like, bit of stress off by not just killing last round. Alright, how many hunger procs could we get? 1 immune, 2 immune. Yeah, I have way too much food, so we can drop the stack. 4th stock, you don't want to know. They walk on all 4s. So they need 4. It's the only logical explanation. Where else could a 4th stock go? Interlude 5 me. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. Don't have too much food, IRL. Cleansing eye patch, blight resist, disease resist, -2 dodge. I don't like the trinket. It sells for 1,100 golds. How many more provision slots do we have here? The thing is, like, all 3 of these are used for Hall Curios. We have at least 4 more that we're going to do. I think I'm just going to drop this for now. For now, as if I can come back and pick it back up. Alright, Unedited in the old tree. Man, there's a lot of people dying. Raz is dead now.
The flow of otherworldly corruption.
People dying, people crying. It's not like a black-eyed piece. Black-eyed piece? Are they still around? Every time I ask if a band is still around, people are like, oh yeah, I just saw them touring last week. It's always something. Black-eyed piece still making stuff? Hey Nurok, how's it going? So the curios here that use herbs predominantly drop food. So I could bring the deeds. We actually really do need deeds right now to get our weapons and armor up to level 3 so we can start doing apprentice bosses more easily. Yeah, alright, I'll drop the herbs. So immediately we're going to run into corpses that we could rub the herbs on. So this fight isn't as bad in Apprentice. So in Apprentice, there's nothing that can mark us. So the fungal, I almost call them frugal scratchers. The frugal scratchers.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Kaz, 14 months. Why, that's more than a year. More than a year watching me play Darkest Dungeon. Thank you, Kaz. Hopefully you're still enjoying the Darkest Dungeon. I mean, you're still here. Kaz, appreciate it. Love and sandwiches to Kaz. Thank you for the 14 months, the continued support. Let's buff our speed axe to crit. It's gone so quick, I know. Frugal scratchers, always looking to save a buck. Exactly. Fiddles? Someone who only buys the cheapest of scratch-offs? Yeah. I have a story about a scratch-off from when I was a kid. But it's going to make it sound like someone is a bad person who isn't really. So, off we go shopping. Guard, thank you for the lurk. Did I pee on it? No. Should have. So, when I was... Hey, Jer, how's it going? When I was little, I'm going to grab some dinner. Still blind. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for the lurk. When I was little, there was a store nearby that had a machine. It almost was like a slot machine. So this little gas station that had like a slot machine, sort of. But instead of like rolling the numbers, you put 1 quarter in, you pull the lever, and it gives you a little bitty like paper, that's like maybe a little bit bigger than a fortune cookie fortune, right? And then you peel each side of it off, and then it has different, you know, fruits or whatever, like a normal, like a normal slot machine would have, but just on the paper. So I was like 6 or 7, maybe a little older, and I had a quarter. That I found, like, in the car. And my mom was there buying stuff, and I put that quarter in there, and I pulled it, and I took that out, and I opened one side, and I won $1. $1. And I was like, oh, yay, I won $1. A quarter, and I got $1. It's amazing. Right, that's pretty cool. And then I turned it over, and I undid the other side, and it was 3 bells, which is $50. So I was like 7 or 8, and I found a quarter, and I put it in a machine, and I won $51. And it was like, that's a lot of money. I was a poor kid too, so I was immediately thinking about, you know, the mansion I could buy and stuff like that. So I run over to my mom, all excited, and I show her this, and she's like, "It is a winning one. It is a 51 win." And she was like,
Vigor is restored.
She took it and she cashed it and she used the money. Like she kept the money because I was only like 7. And we were poor, so I mean that $51 was much better spent going towards like gas and food and stuff. But I felt betrayed, and she was like, I was really upset, and she was like, "You're too young to gamble," and that quarter was my quarter anyway. So anyway, I won $51 when I was like 7 years old. My mom took it and bought family stuff with it, like food, instead of letting me spend it on a video game. Thanks, Mom. I'd rather have starved and been able to play Mario. So yeah, here's my scratch-off story. I don't think I've used a scratch-off or type thing since then. You think the riposte skill is worth never see using it? Riposte skill on who? On the Man-at-Arms? The Man-at-Arms riposte isn't quite as good as the Highwayman. Riposte is very overpowered in the game in general because it's free damage. And if you kill with it, that's where it really becomes overpowered, because if you kill with riposte, nothing the enemy would have applied other than damage occurs. So for instance, you have that bandit that does an AoE bleed plus stress, but riposte kills him. No one even has to roll a bleed resist, and no one takes stress. So riposte is very good. The reason I don't use it much on the Man-at-Arms, especially at this stage, is that we don't have trinkets to overcome the speed deficit. So I tend to use this loadout because Bellow at the moment allows us to go before them round 2, which allows us not to take as much stress because we kill the stress casters faster. And that's really the only reason. As we go later in the game and I get better trinkets and we have a better chance of fighting a Shambler, I usually equip his riposte as we go through hallways. It's also very good against the Shambler. The Highwayman I always use as a riposte, like always. But the Man-at-Arms, he has a lot of good skills, so I typically just take Bellow this early on, as it prevents more stress, so to say, than riposte would. That makes sense, Cam. $20.
A generous
to every month, really. Every win, though. Look at you, the riposte kills someone, stress. Yeah, that's what I always say, Pythons. What I'm saying is if you kill someone with a riposte, nothing that they could have applied to you other than damage, and obviously crit stress through damage, applies. Or if you hit Death's Door, obviously. But if they were going to do a debuff, if their move was a stress move, if it gave bleed, if it rolls a stun, none of that happens. None of those rolls occur. They just don't happen if you kill them with riposte. So that is one of the reasons the riposte is so overpowered in this game. Borderlands 3 hype. New game when we die. What do you mean, Doom? For your birthday, you looked up a ritual to invoke. Oh, Captain Kane, thank you for the 200 bits, by the way. I was going to get to it. Captain Kane, thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you for using the bleed purple thing, and that just gives me more free bits. So, thank you, Kane, for the support. Last year on the day before your birthday, you looked up a ritual to invoke some devil associated with luck and money. Do the ritual, mostly chanting. Next day of your birthday. Goes $13 on scratch-offs. So what you're saying is if you give your soul to some demonic entity, you can get $13? Great. Buy the pineapple property of math. Riposte is Highwayman. It's a major reason why they're good. Overcome my love for you. You need a trinket. What was the rest of that? You got timed out, so I didn't get to see it all. I can't see the whole message anymore on timeouts. What? Not with my chat. I don't know what you said, Dark. I said you use a lot. Never seen you using it. I guess it's just cause you like game. Just doing the challenge. Yeah, that's a big part of it in general. It's also really good if you can kill them with the move that puts up riposte, and then just have a riposte, you know, it's kind of an extra off of that. Mid-late game, in arms, proper trinkets, yes.
A trifling
basically.
victory.
Guy went to Swine King, post killed Wilbur. Actually, never again, yeah. Post is good, but there are certain situations where you don't want it. Just burn a bag of microwave popcorn, oh god. I know that smell. Hero gives you 10% more money, so what happens if you donated 13,000? Well, I would get 10% more bits for that. So it works on any amount over 10 bits. So yeah, if you give bits to any channel right now, make sure you use the bleed purple thing. I mean, obviously here, but anywhere you give bits, use the bleed purple one because it will give them 10% more. And it doesn't cost you any extra, it's just an additional 10%. Know what I said? I know. I mean, I could pull up my actual chat, but instead of the overlay, but that'd be cheating. Alright, no barks. That's good. There was 6 manservants that time. It was a buffet. I'm actually a nudist off screen, by the way. Oh, you said something about hentai, Dark? Oh, okay. I'm used to that. My foot stand thing just popped. Pretty sure that was my foot stand, not my foot. Right, 1 marker dead, 1 left. This is Adam versus Hentai. Can we get an airborne kill on the puppy? I'm Adam versus Hentai, and I approve of that quote. Yeah, these quotes will never come back to haunt me. So she's marked, which isn't good at all. I'm gonna end up jumping the Jester in front of her. Try to put her further back from the Scratchers. Rotate just for your Vestal could heal. Killed your Shieldbreaker with 1 damage. Feels bad, Route. Don't worry, they'll haunt you forever. That's the real truth. Would that be a Sectopus? An Adam Sectopus. Hey, I only see two ends to the tentacles. That's a bipus. I gotta be careful. Good way he knows about the Euro Chicken. That's true. Good crit. A bipus. Oh, good crit. Kaiser's been critting quite a bit. That's the thing too, like crushing blow, or crush, not crushing blow, that's Mortal Kombat. Crush actually has a pretty big crit chance baseline. Catch rolled on you again. Do you have like a, or should you get like some sort of lap mat or lap blanket or lap towel? As soon as you see that cat coming, quick, place this over my lap. Have a blanket. So get on your lap unless there's covering on you. Gotcha. Wrap the towel around the cat's head. I don't think that's better yet. Maybe huh. In a rational dark. Yeah. Probably just kill it. I don't know. You know what? We can get at least a stress heal or 2 off. So we'll stall this round, we'll stun him next round. It should give us at least 1 more stress heal, maybe 2. Okay, got the stun. As long as we hit him twice, he's not going to call in reinforcements or anything. And should allow us to get some stress off. Can even heal back up. I'm actually going to hit him with her, I think. This gets him low enough to where we can probably kill him pretty easily. Still at 20k, yep. Yep. And you should be always be able to do exclamation run, and it'll tell you which run as well. Thank you, Phoenix.
Surgical precision.
Surgical precision. That the light from some god being AoE healed everything in the vicinity. Surgical precision. If you say so, Wayne. The last room battle, huh? I'm not done yet. That's a lot of items. What? All right. Take it. The bandage is actually used on 2 curios here. Hand of him is only used on 1, huh? You know what? Yeah, that's fine. go exploring, see if we can get some more loot. Okay, we already threw down the herbs, and I'd rather not have, you know, zoophobia or a disease. Still a cheddar cheese, maybe with red onions. Topple crackers, Hungarian deli sausage. I don't know what that kind of cheese is. I don't know what that kind of sausage is, but they both sound good. Toppable crackers. I remember when I bought those after you bitched it before. I got one of those cheddar cheese ball garlic spread things. A scientific and faithless Vestal. Sad to see she doesn't wholly believe in her own abilities. What's weird about that too is like she literally sees it happening. Please, if you can hear me, gods or whatever, heal this person. A beam of light comes down from the heavens and literally cures this person of their ailment. Their wounds close. They're healthy again. And the Vestal's like, I don't really believe in God. I don't believe in magic. Like, what's... I have no faith. Like, it kind of reminds you, U.S. Air Force War II, have 100% accuracy with our bomb attacks. Bombs always hit the ground. Yeah. Carpet bombing places. Hey, we hit our target. We also hit 20,000 other targets, but we hit our target. Success. To lose. Gate guy? Wait, what are you talking about, Rose?
Another abomination.
It's just swamp gas. Swamp gas, exploding, the light from Venus refracted through the swamp gas, igniting. Cured their wounds.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever.
Trust me. Scully told me that was the case. So which one are you talking about, Rose? The bacon one, yeah. You remember too. It was good. I mean, it's gonna bleed to death, but you're cold. Wish I was cold. Why are you cold, Dark? Wash, are you alive again yet? How you doing, Wash? I got your other hours added, by the way. Let's see what this curio is. It's a grave. We actually do have... We're in a medium Weald and haven't used a single shovel. What kind of sorcery is this? Oh, I got you. Mario Party 3. Sorry, Rose. For some reason, I was thinking of Darkest Dungeon, even though you mentioned earlier that you were playing Mario Party. I got you. Still dead. Is that a high definition kappa you hit me with? No blockages that we had to do. Like, there's a blockage there, but that's only one. Yeah, no problem. Pilot wash. Or it's spring when it snowed 3 days ago. I saw pictures, yeah. It's hot here today. It's like 70 still. Killed any bosses? Yes. Necromancer. Siren, maybe? Feels like Necromancer and Siren. You doing, Swinky?
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Feels like those two. At least. 100% this time. Oh, hello there. 3 obstacles in a row. Yeah. In fact, last week I went on a medium Weald and I took 4 shovels and there ended up being 5 blockages that we had to go through, which is unusual too. We still have 3 provisions, so I'm going to spawn some extra battles. Find a Shambler yet? Not in this run. Not in run 20, not yet. It's going pretty well. We've actually stabilized quite a bit. I mean, last night we almost lost twice, but aside from almost losing twice last night, it's going pretty well in this run. Some of those bacon ones here, to get a chance to try it. Yeah, didn't I post a picture of it too, I think? It was pretty good. The problem with it is I just want to eat the, like, giant bacon cheese ball. Like, screw the crackers. I just want to gnaw on this thing. So, for anyone that doesn't know what we're doing, we're entering and exiting the hall over and over to try to spawn extra battles. And the reason why is because we have provisions. We just spawned one battle. We have extra provisions that aren't really going to do us very much going back home. They'll give us a very minor amount of gold refund. It's very low. So if we can replace those inventory slots with gold or gems or anything. Oh, 3 battles. Holy crap. Then that's what we want to do. 600 tiles. Oh, that's not going to happen at least. Same brand at all. It was pretty good. Nom nom nom. I think we should just go do these 3 battles. Alright. Let's go see. Let's go see what I spawn. This could be a 1% Shambler. 3% Collector. Or whatever percent this was.
Executed with impunity.
It's free loot. You've heard of free real estate. Here's some free loot. Get some stress healing in while we're here. So many bets. I kind of want to fight a collector. Like, it's really surprising me we haven't gotten one. I mean, I guess it's just random, you know, but I've usually fought a collector or two by week 20-ish. We've not fought a single collector this run. I don't think we fought a single collector since run 8. Of course, most of those runs ended on week 2. Free loots. You lost, Rose. Who do you mainly play as? I pretty much always played as Yoshi. Almost had a run ending fight on your world first. Lived. Finished off. Yes. Oh my god. There was a moment in Darkest Dungeon 2 where I thought I was going to die in real life. Yeah, dark. Crazy. Famous last words, maybe. Strike Commander, thank you for the lurk.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So it's hard to call it Darkest Dungeon 2 now, right? Because there's a second game coming. But basically, at the end of Darkest Dungeon, there are 4 final quests. 4 final Darkest Dungeons. And we call them Darkest Dungeon 1 through 4. Duh. Yeah, no worries. Need to figure out another one. What is the name of that quest? Call it by the name of the quest from now on. The Final 4. ABCD. Darkest Dungeon B. He is the Darkest Dungeon. Hey, Romanti. How's it going, Romanti? How you doing? Doing okay. We'll say. Screw it. Let's just try to kill. Oh, it resisted. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. We are the flame. That's the one. Thank you, Dylan. Darkest Dungeon 2. The other one will be the second Darkest Dungeon. That would make sense. I mean, even so, people will still get confused sometimes. Just have to figure out which is which, yeah. The second Dungeon of Darkness. That's what we need to do. We need to come up with a bootleg Darkest Dungeon called the Dungeon of Darkness. Red Hook will be fine with that. 2DD versus DD2. Ugh, the miss. The miss. Doing well, Ronti. Glad to hear. Sure the new one will have a subtitle? Yeah, I've kind of been wondering that too. Played Speech mostly. A long time ago, you won with Yoshi.
Diminished.
Darkest Dungeon 2. Too dark, too dungeon. Really dim dungeon. Too dark, too dungeon. Bootleg Darkest Dungeon, call it Iridus, Lord of the Dead. Yeah, we can do that. It's a good idea. Oh, they're resisting all these bleeds with only like 10 and 20% bleed resist. The darker dungeon. Moderately gray dungeon. Darkest Dungeon 2. Eldritch Boogaloo. The Darkester Dungeon. Howl's Moving Castle sort of dungeon. Darkest Dungeon Rises. So what else did you played? Oh yeah, I can't even remember the last time I played.
The wounds of
But I almost always used Yoshi.
but never
Most of the time. Return of the Dungeon. I'll do you two. The Howling End. And then what's gonna happen when they make a Dark Dungeon 3? It wasn't the end. The torch is not at 5. The torch is at 0. This is round 5. Round 5 fights. That's the number of rounds you've done. You have to hover over it to see where the torch is at. Blackest pitch is 0. No, yeah, no worries, Mike. It's all good. Round 5. You like stuff always have some typos.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven
Dorcas Dungeon. Darnest Fungeon. Those could work. Greatest dungeon, intermittent darkness. Heroes die twice. Yeah, let me play that one. No worries, Beacon. Now you know. Now you know. That's what's important. We actually don't even need to stun. We have no stress. We can just kill. Kill, not heal, as some great man once said. Who was that man? Don't know. PS4 game. Haven't played anything since Red Dead. Watched some Mordor YouTubes. What about the new one that just came out? Crap, what's the name of that one? The new zombie game that just came out. It's supposed to be sort of like The Last of Us. Days Gone. Is that it? Days Gone, I think. I'm staying blind to it because I'm thinking about playing it. Yeah, Days Gone is what I was thinking of. And you're at 0 torch? No, it does not. It always shows the round number regardless of torch lights. That's true. Thank you, Phoenix. Dazzling Light ability give light. It does normally, but we have that turned off. So as you can see, Dazzling Light doesn't give any lights. You can just snuff the torch every time it casts if you want, but we actually Claire, who's the mastermind behind a lot of mods, but Moonlit Dungeon predominantly, made us a mod that makes it so that it doesn't cause light anymore. Darkest Last of Dungeons. Please play it. I would like to play it. Days Gone is a super your thing, you don't think? I don't know. What kind of stuff are you mainly looking for? Story rich? I don't know. I haven't really played much PlayStation 4 stuff in a long time. Might as well play Fallout instead. It's your blinds. Days Gone might have more people interested in it, but yeah. I don't know. World War Z also came out, yeah. That's a different kind of thing, though. Count Me Out's playing a lot of World War Z, I know. Count Me Out was streaming World War Z this morning at like 6 a.m. I hung out there for a few minutes before I had to go get my daughter ready for school. He never knew, because I'm a lurker. Yeah, I haven't played too many in a while. Arkle heavily panned Days Gone. The game. Spider-Man price drops, maybe that. Oh yeah, I forgot about Spider-Man. That was people were saying that was really good. Count Me Out kind of has a stream. I don't know if Count Me Out's listening. Count Me Out generally streams randomly at like 6 a.m. when he's been drinking a bit. And that's the stream. Nothing wrong with that. There's lots of different ways. Try another floor. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we just started doing this one. A lot of people here have streams. I feel like if I start naming off people's streams, but I don't name everyone, I'll feel bad. So I'm not gonna say everyone, but now I can't stop chatting. Well, thanks, Dylan. You can always go back to lurking if you'd like, but all right, we'll try it. We'll go in all the different. We'll alternate. So for anyone that's wondering what we're doing, I'm trying to spawn additional room battles. Every time you enter a hallway, there is a chance to spawn a battle, a trap, a hunger proc, nothing at all. There's a battle. Stream, occasionally Steam, you'll set it so people on your friends list watch play. Oh, that's kind of cool, Phoenix. I didn't know that. Of course, my Steam is usually on family mode, so I usually don't see friends list and stuff because, like, my wife will share a lot of the games that I have on mine, so on family mode she can play those as long as I'm not playing them at the moment. Try out Dark Dungeon on your GOG account. Is there any specific thing you would suggest teaching a complete noob? Never watched or played the game. Likes what she has seen. So my biggest thing I tell, like I tell most people, is like don't worry if it seems overwhelming. If there's like if you have people that are dying, like you get new people every week. The beginning of the game can be one of the roughest parts, but like just because people are dying and things are going very badly, especially early game, doesn't mean they're not good at the game or that it doesn't get better. So that's the biggest one, is like experiment, don't worry about failure. Darkest Dungeon is a lot about succeeding despite the failures that preceded that victory. So I mean, that's the main one. There's also mechanics and stuff, of course, that the game doesn't super explain, that you might want to explain over time. But the big one is just the attitude towards the game and towards loss and failure, and how it's not, if you learn from the failure, it's not really a failure sort of thing. But persevere, that's right. That is right. Can you explain how hunger works? Well, your stomach feels kind of gurgly, and then you put food in your mouth and chew and swallow, and you feel less hungry. At least that's the way it's supposed to work, but occasionally it doesn't, and you overeat. How you doing, astronaut? Welcome in. Watching the baby. My name. Saves count. He has a long name. He has like 8 names, if I remember right. Is that right? Count me out. What was some of your names? God, I'm trying to remember. No. So her start on Radiant because she is a slow learner of games. I mean, Radiant is fine to learn on. There's a downside to it though. Radiant can be really, it can be a bit easier, but you level faster, and sometimes that causes the player to hit a wall at champion. So they'll be doing fine. It'll be a little bit easier, and then they level to champion and can't afford champion upgrades, and they start champion, and then they feel like they hit a brick wall. So it's fine to play Radiant. It's just that if she plays Radiant, the other thing I would say, Hytala, is let them know that they should probably level their roster pretty evenly. Like, don't have an A team that you always use. Don't have an A and B team that you only switch between. Like, level the whole roster, and they shouldn't have as much problem with that experience increase screwing them over. Maurice. Altard, Frank. There was some name, too, though, that I made fun of on Darkest Dungeon that popped up, and you were like, that's my name. I don't remember what it was. Maurice? I'll give her name Jennifer. How would the substitute teacher pronounce your government name, Phoenix? Do you know? You know what I'm talking about. AA Ron. or woman, your name would be Hannah Melissa. So that's an interesting question, actually. So my mom had a male and a female name in mind right after she was pregnant with me, right before they knew the gender. Do you guys know if yours did? I know what my name would have been if I had been a girl. Laugh at your last name. Jennifer. Do we have a Jennifer? Jennifer? Guess what your government name is. I wonder. You don't never question it. You had a few almost names. What were they? You guys want to know what my... Of course you do, right? Why would I tell you this and not tell you the name? I can't hold this gold. In mind, what was it, Tet, if you don't mind me asking? Just don't start calling me this, alright? This can't become a thing. Jolly, is it really? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Pookie, no.
The agents
Abby?
of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
This is the least Jolly person. There's been Sonia, like Red Sonia. Chose one that would be male and female. In some parts of the world, have a male name. Gotcha. My mom would have named me Lydia. You'd be streaming with Lydia versus everything right now. That's right. Wasn't that the name of the person in Beetlejuice? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Thanks, Rakes. And instead of having like 200 average viewers, I would have 800 average viewers. And I'd be wearing like low-cut shirts and stuff. My video camera would be like 6 times the size. I'd probably be playing Overwatch right now. No, I'm just kidding. Daisy Dukes. 2,000 viewer minimum. Beetlejuice, yeah, Beetlejuice. That's what I was thinking. If you want it. Subs get Snapchat, yeah. Premium Snapchat for the tier 3s. Mod husband, oh god. No, I couldn't let you guys know about a mod husband. I'd have to have them keep it on the DL. I'll get less donations. Let me take off this. I have to take this off. I'm sorry, I still love you, but I need more donations. Anyway. Ruins Adventure Meditator. Those are good.
A fresh irritant, the sum.
Week 18. We're doing it.
To me.
Beatings incoming. Yeah, probably. Precise Striker. Finally a decent enough Schilberger to take. So hate. Hey, Chitin. Chitin, are you a white knight? No comments. Soul female stream populace? No, it's not all. I was talking about someone specific. I said if it was me, Tet. If it was me. I was a female streamer. Not all female streamers are like that, for sure. I mean, we got hosted last night by Spoofy, right? And she doesn't do any of that stuff. Was able to choose yourself. Catherine Lilith Larkin. It's just the first middle names. Ah, gotcha. Lilith. When I think of Lilith, I think of two things, but one of the main ones I think of is Frasier's wife from Frasier Show. And from Cheers. Showing a little more skin. Poorly unsubscribed, unfollowed. Goodbye forever. Holy Orders, Cauldron, Blasphemous Vial. We won't need a Blasphemous Vial if we make it to Darkest Dungeon 3. I mean, when? Demand to speak to my manager. Well, okay. Becky, Susan. Who are you talking to? I don't know if there's any Lydias in the chat. Or skin, smile more, maybe jiggle for us a bit. Oh, Lord. 10 squats per sub. Mm-hmm. Meet Adam. Oops. It's so easy to get confused. What were your almost names? Topher. Jump rope, $10 for donation. Be Mara. What's your name? Sonia, what it has to do with your last name? Just don't want to share. Oh yeah, no worries, Tet. Evan, Justin, and Christian. God, there were so many Justins. Like, I was in a small school, right? Like, my graduating class was 23 people. There was like 4 or 5 Justins. Justin had to be like one of the most popular names in like late 80s for babies. Your mom quickly vetoed it. '80s or '90s boy band member, yeah. I don't know if I want to do the Prophet yet or not. Top 10 in your year 2. Don't think you would ever find a woman who would allow it. I don't know. Like I said, Blasphemous Vial, we will use it if we make it to Dark Dungeon 3 this run, but I won't use it anytime between now and then. I might should do the Long Cove. When long dungeons pop up, we should probably take advantage to push meter as much as we can. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Yeah, I don't know, Tet. You could always, if you wanted, I mean, it's up to you. You could direct message me on Discord instead. I don't know why Whispers are messed up for some people right now. Jade is one of your favorite Star Wars characters of all times. Yeah, we'll do this. As long as I don't take level 2s, it should be okay. So, we'll take, let's see, Zoophobia, Flawed Release. I gotta remember that, there's a good chance we're gonna find enough Eerie Coral to get rid of negative quirks. So I'm gonna take Extreme Ling because he has negatives. A little different. To get some from Gelwin yesterday. Yeah, I did get some whispers from Gelwin. He was asking me about Sekiro. I guess he missed the Demon of Hatred boss. So he was asking about that. Nathan, get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the lurk. It'll help out tremendously during the bounty. Jokes like the Julia Gulia. Yeah, Wedding Singer. I really like the Wedding Singer. Wait, the other night we were talking about romantic comedies and how I don't remember who it was. Gruntwork was saying that he like hates all of them pretty much. Wedding Singer is an awesome movie, I think. He meant to ask you, but message. Oh, wait, he was gonna ask you about Sekiro? Finally. Flexes vigorously. You did it! World's best. Congrats, R-Squared. Be awesome, thanks. I have a question for you, Count Me Out, but I feel bad asking it because I asked you twice before. And I think you probably answered it, and I probably missed it. And it might mean that I missed the answer 2 times. But I'm all about being the 2-time. R-Squared's dead, though. Hey, Divine Ghost, how's it going? About juggling? No, this was other streams. If we ended up doing the Sunday night community movie type thing, do you think you would actually be able to watch it because we have a chat there? Would be talking in chat during the movie? Or would you still probably not watch? You're back, so there. Welcome back. Be there. Sundays usually. Yeah, I mean, we'd mentioned it before, R-Squared, because you were like, can I choose the movies? Kofo, Manslayer, Precise Striker. Alright, this should be okay. It's kind of a weird team, but, I think this is okay, though. Do any bosses? We've done 2. We're kind of waiting on good trinkets. Just suggest. Yeah, I gotcha. There are certain rules on that movie night site. Basically anything on Netflix is okay. But there's some other very specific rules on it. Alright. Any diseases we need to get rid of this week? I guess we can get rid of... yeah, we might as well get rid of spotted fever. Turn to Sundays. It's out. Go from 6 to 2. No worries, Dark. This is can we watch DBZ? I was actually thinking about that, to be honest with you. I think that Crunchyroll site is allowed on that movie night thing, but I don't have a subscription to that. I don't know how much it is, so I'd have to do that, I think. I think that's where DBZ is. But no, I wouldn't mind doing that. Alright, any negative quirks? I still need to... So, where does the Dragon Ball's super thing... Like, is it its own entity? Like, or where does it fit in with all the other Dragon Ball stuff? Because I've not watched any of it. I have no idea where it fits. Made for money. If I can get rid of softs. Don't count GT. So it comes after Z. It comes after Z, but as if GT didn't exist. Cophobe. We don't have a whole lot of stuff to get rid of. Obsessive cleanliness would be okay. Obsessive killing. Let's go ahead and get rid of that on Ginger. And in fact, we could actually lock in. We don't need to lock in. Yeah, it's fine. Right or left? I'm going to go with left, Rose. In it, but it was just Prego. Okay. Interesting. All right. I might go ahead and extend the roster. Yeah, let's do that. That'll leave us in apprentice dungeons for longer, so we can hopefully get more trinket stuff before we go into veteran. I do want to grab one of the shield breakers.
Even here, in the mud and
I'll watch Super again. I wouldn't mind watching it. I haven't watched any of it. Kaz is in. Kaz coming in tonight, resubbing for 14 months. Becoming a shield breaker on the run that will win this challenge.
shifting.
Extend it 13 spots. It won't let me.
Her prey before the final strike.
Alright, I think we're good to go. So, double healing trinkets, Dark Bracer, life on our Jester, life and protection, stun chance on our Abomination. We'll give him speed as well. For damage. That should be good. Tell me, the Tavern Odor. The run. It's the run, Raz. Trust me. It's a multiple of 4. It's gotta be. It's gotta be the run. Did I make sure they were upgraded? I think so. No, I would be wrong. I would be wrong in that assessment. A game guy game. Man, it's been so long since I played it. I mean, you're playing it on an N64 too, right? Wait, Mario Party 3. Was Mario Party 3 the last one on the 64? For the ones after that were on the GameCube? Can't remember. Answer the Dragon Age bug. Kept you away from the werewolves. Mystery chests. And run 4. And running 20. So... Don't end the run, Tet. Don't end the run. Alright, we're good. Let's go do this long dungeon. All the food, stack shovels. It was. All the food, stack shovels, a lot of herbs, and a little bit of holy water and keys. The rest should be okay. This is just food, shovels, and basically curio interaction. Upgrades, trinkets, skills. Camp, upgrades, trinkets, skills. Camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills. We're probably not going to use it as camping. Oh, we need sharpened spear. And then we're good to go. Alright. Jester, take me. I can combat. Also Jester. This attack, wide rights. Also Jester. Help, I'm dying. Sounds about right. All food, stack shovels. I think that was right. Food, shovels, curio interaction. Let's do it. Long Apprentice Cove. First long dungeon of this run. Run 20. I don't know why that... I'm going to have to reinstall that mod, though, Pineapple. I kind of missed you being with the party, digging up soiled pantaloons and whatnot.
Soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Torches.
They must be flushed out.
Why would I take torches? No reason to take torches this one, Lycan. There's no curio in here that we'd use. The only place that we take torches is to Crimson Court for accuracy buff and minus stress, or to a couple torches to the Warrens for curio interaction for a chance to get rid of negative quirks. Oh yeah, I mean that's one of the parts of the world first challenge. Like, I hardly ever play with torches, and this is a challenge that we're doing that's no lights. So torchless, 0 light, Bloodmoon, hardest difficulty, all bosses, all DLC, and no deaths. Yeah. Quad grouper. Okay, so the back two can gang up on our back two, front two can gang up on the front two. So we need to spread, or like, stun one of the front ones, kill one of the front ones, stun with the back. Oh, it's the grouper sandwich. My bad. So the front two groupers can actually deal more damage, so we want to kill them first, but we want to get them divided up. So let's go ahead and buff our speed accuracy crit for next round.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Group of groupers, group of my group. Yeah, no worries, Lycan. It's kind of interesting though that I didn't realize you were asking, or that you didn't realize that we were doing the challenge. I just immediately didn't even comprehend somehow that I could actually take torches for lights. I was like, what? No, we don't need torches for curios in this.
Masterfully executed.
You won, Rose. Congrats, Rose. Yeah. I'm gonna stun another one, I think. Group of groupers, group of my group. Go ahead and get some of her stress off. Try to kill this one with the Jester. So an apprentice, spearfishing doesn't pull. What party comp is the most OP? I mean, I guess it depends on what you're facing. There's a couple of comps that I think are really good no matter where you're going. So if you're going in somewhere blind, they're going to be really great. But if you're talking about actual like overpoweredness, like which group can get to the point where the game almost can't kill it, it would be a dodge stacking party. So you can get dodge all the way to 95%, especially using man-at-arms. So a 2 or 3 man-at-arms party, if you stack dodge and speed, is almost unkillable. It kills slow itself, but nothing's really going to kill it. But it just depends on where you go. Different things are more powerful in certain dungeons than others. I really like Hellion, Man-at-Arms, Jester Vestal. That's one of the ones that is good pretty much everywhere. Hellion, Houndmaster, Jester Vestal is really good. Hellion, Man-at-Arms, Houndmaster Vestal is really good. Any of those 3 combinations, you are pretty safe going into any dungeon in the game with. They can do everything. Self-heal. Hey Matt, how's it going? Welcome in, Matt. So Matt, have you used any more of your special names that I didn't recognize yet? Bacon, welcome in. How you doing, Bacon? But I'm going to ask you every time now just because I like saying it. How's Papa Pwned doing? Papa Pwned? So I don't know if that answers too much in G. But the good thing about Darkest Dungeon is it's pretty well balanced for the most part. You have it. I'm on the lookout now. So when there's a name now, Matt, that follows the channel, and I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, I'll look really closely at it and I'm like, is that name saying anything bad? Could that be a Matt Diesel name? Bowser in Story Mario Party 3 is funnier. They kind of blend together for me. I haven't played them in so long, Rose. It's hard for me to differentiate like the first few. Have a date on Sunday, Bacon. Well, well. Congrats, Bacon. What do you guys? We're gonna go. Old time show usernames. Found 3-Diamond Vestal will be really good for you with a Riposte build. Haven't found anything else. So it's a good comp, especially in normal light NG. But the problem with that one is you don't have a way to recover. And so what I mean is, like, if you don't kill something, or if you kill things too fast but your highwaymen take damage and your Vestal can't heal them before you finish the last enemy, like, you're going to have to eat food to recover their health, or hope that you can heal them at the beginning of the next battle. So even though that's a strong comp, it can kind of screw you over sometimes. Alright, this has a 60% chance at a positive quirk. Hey, what is it going to be? Hippocratic? Hot to trot. Oh. That would have been really nice on our Hellion. Or, you know, anyone else. Extra actually damage and crit on round 1. Crit chance does not apply for heals. So, healing crit is hard-coded into the game. So, trinkets, quirks, disease, all that stuff. None of it affects healing, so that doesn't really help our Vestal too much. Hey, British Brat, welcome back. How you doing, Brat? The squad's pretty solid too. It is. It's a little less safe than if there was a man-at-arms, you know? But it's pretty decent too. I'm gonna go ahead and stun the grouper. I was doing it today, Dark Souls. Or bad because you don't actually need all the weapons to unlock it. Oh, I was trying to find my save file, Matt, and then I remembered. My Dark Souls 1 save is on our PlayStation 3, wherever that is. I got on Steam, because I have the remastered version on Steam, and I got on there and I was like, oh god, where's my save file? Where's my save? Why is my save file not here? With all my stuff on it. And I was like, oh, it's because I played it on PlayStation 3.
Give them no quarter.
So I need to find that and hook it up and see what I had and what things I'm remembering actually are from Dark Souls 2. Let's buff our speed, accuracy, and crit for next round. Why doesn't crit affect healing? I don't know. That's just how the game's coded. Single target heal has a 12% chance to crit no matter what. Your character could have minus 100% crit chance, and it would still have a 12% chance to crit. AoE is 5%. Don't know why they did that. I guess it'd be overpowered if you stack crit on a healer and it works. R squared, almost 500 hours. I think you are squared. Really need to kill that before it diseases us. Stop watching now. Good night. Have a good run. Have fun playing League. Rose, thank you for hanging out. If you can leave a lurk, it'll help out. But if not, it's all good. Rose, have a good night. Have fun with the Mario Party.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Randleman, 116 already. Thank you,
Our
Randall.
community grows.
MMO stacking crit is meta for healers. NG, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, like, crit doesn't matter at all on your healer. I mean, it obviously matters for the attacks themselves, but outside of that, it doesn't at all. We're going to stall on this a little bit. So, Apprentice Pelagic Guardian doesn't have a high crit chance. Obviously, he can still crit. But we can kill him slowly-ish. We can keep him stunned quite a bit, and we can stress heal. Ashcore. How you doing, Ashcore? So, we've already done 2 damaging attacks, so we don't need to attack him again. As long as we hit him with 2 attacks that have a damage coefficient to them at all, He won't call in reinforcements. Irish Thief with a lurk. How's the run going? Am I having fun? The run's going alright. Am I having fun? Well, I mean, that's a loaded question. I still like Darkest Dungeon. Still love Darkest Dungeon.
Well struck.
Would I be playing Darkest Dungeon right now if it wasn't one of the better things for the stream and I didn't have a challenge to beat? No. I would not. I do Ignu, welcome in.
Sedated. A brilliant confluence of
Still enjoy Darkest Dungeon.
purpose.
Okay, we stalled, partial stall that round. It's alright though. I didn't want to kill him yet, but we're going to. Alright, Phoenix.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Thank you, Ashcore. I'm glad you enjoy. Like, it's not that I don't want to play it. It's that if I was playing, you know, if the stream was just me play whatever the crap I wanted, I'd probably be playing something else at the moment. But nothing against the game itself. Alright, so we're going to camp here for buffs and for inventory space. If we camp, we're immune to hunger. Let's count this out. 1 immune, 2 immune, 3 immune, 4 immune, 5 immune, 6 camp immune, 7. We get 7 more hunger procs. Worst case scenario. So, I mean, we don't really need to feast though. Dark Souls mod, Daughters of Ash, keep bugging me to play. Maybe. I'm just gonna do the 4. Alright, so 10% crit, 25% damage, 8% crit. I could use Psych Up. I mean, it doesn't help as much if we're not transforming, though. I guess I'll just use Chant on someone who's most likely to get stress. Her, actually. Still had a lot of good options. Screw it. We'll just heal her.
The match is struck.
Almost midnight for you, Ignu.
Star is born.
It is almost 11 here. So you can use a shovel for guaranteed loot on this, or a dog treat if you have it for a buff. But we don't have inventory space really. We don't know how many shovels we're gonna need. It's still early dungeon and a long dungeon. I'm just gonna leave it. The last challenge. How did Arium? 3 groupers, not bad at all. Shuffle really sucks. I mean, we can still attack with 2 of our characters. We can still stun one. Could have been worse, but it's definitely not good. Boom, crit one. Downside now is these 2 are in the front, so this one can actually hit our Jester, and the next round they could both hit our Jester, and suddenly death's door, or game over. There's several times, never went past week 20. Is there a reason why, like, is there something that you usually get, like, annoyed with the game over time, or just lose interest? Or Gem mod only classes before? Yes, we did that before this actually route. We did a only modded classes run right before this challenge.
Destroyed.
Deficit.
You,
Get too
my
frustrated.
friend,
Gotcha.
are rated E for excellent.
Davey Crockett. Hey, Davey. Thank you for the resub. Has it been 10 months, man? Davey, thank you for the 10-month resub. Tier 2. Eating a salad in honor of this. Thanks, Davey. How you doing, Davey? It's good to see you. I remember when I mentioned something on my birthday about you, Davey Crockett. And now I can't remember what it was. Like, at the stream, I mentioned something about you on my birthday. God, it was to someone. Someone asked something. Can't remember. Anyway, if I remember, Davey, I'll tell you. If you're not here, I'll try to remember to message you.
A momentary abatement.
Good night to see everyone. I'm glad you are well, Arian. No worries. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, it's the hentai thing. Thank you, Gar. Yeah, there was we were saying something about someone gifting hentai, and I was like, no, I have 3 main hentai suppliers. Started with Davy Crockett. He's the primary hentai supplier. And there's Count Me Out and Rakes. Oh yeah, I've made a specific folder now just for hentai, thanks to you guys. Welcome back, Phoenix. We still got a lot of dungeon left. I'm gonna wait. Hentologist, if you will.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be
how are things going, Davey? Business going all right? For a friend, where can you find a dealer? You can become your own dealer if you know where to look on Steam. We gotta kill this stupid drowned thrall. Last night, the drowned thrall, we missed them, they dodged, they got guarded, like it was a perfect storm of crap, and the thrall exploded and almost ended our run. 26 damage to like the whole team. It was just terrible, but now he's dead. Things are decent, picking up. Picking up, maybe better weather. Man, I just gotta self-heal until she gets back in front. Hot coffee. Stays this way? Yeah. Hopefully. Man, he is buff. I mean, we can get a disease from this, but I don't want to crit to death's door from buff pelagic grouper. That's a swole fish.
A powerful blow.
Drink the coffee so fast, don't even feel heat. Do what you were talking about. I mean, it might be a little weird, but not no. I don't think so, Gar. Other people might. It's all good with me, Gar. Not really, Davey. I thought I was, and then some other things happened, but we'll be all right. Give it enough time. Perfect storm of crap. That's right, Kath. What's that? There's a name. There's a. What is that called? It's not an idiom. There's a name for when you take 2 of those sayings that are individually mean something and you put them together. Like there's when the crap hits the fan, or oh no, I crapped the bed sort of thing. But then you can combine those and it makes another type of word. So non sequitur. I think the malapropism one is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, non sequitur. I think that works too. Mashup. The malapropism one is the thing I believe I was thinking about. How Harry breakthrough. Run that bridge when we get there. Yeah, exactly, orchestra. Yeah. So like when the crap hits the bed, an atomism.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Mashup. Hopefully he doesn't go next. Mockumentary. That one's not the word I was looking for, but I know that one. Swole fish doing work. 17 times 2, yeah. Swole fish. He's actually stunned though. Let's take this out. Drink something like that, just like most of it, not all. All right, that's good. I was trying to get an extra heal in before we kill this. Looks like I did, but it wasn't great. Well, we can go ahead and get more stress healing in though and kill it with our Hellion. Well, she misses an atomism. Yeah, I like that one. Makes it sound like I came up with it, which I didn't, but we'll go with that.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
Critical scout. So long dungeons always have a secret room. So critical scouts are very good. They're always good, but the more critical scouts we get, the more likely we are to find that secret room, which is very important. I might end up... I'll wait to throw the two extra herbs down until we see this hallway. Nope, no herbs are required for this bag.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Alright, it's fine. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. I like that one. Orchestra. I think I've heard that before, but I had forgotten. Need to stun position 3. I don't know, maybe I should just heal. Yeah, AoE heal is pretty valuable right there. Only 3s though. It's not rocket surgery. Yeah, I know, I use that one a bit. It's not rocket surgery. Let's buff up for next round, so hopefully we go before them. At least before some of them. I would have killed there, huh? Don't know why I attacked that one. No real reason. Gift sub. It was probably Randall. I mean. Monday night, Randall gave out like 113 or so gift subs. I mean, we had other gift subs as well. Fatty Can Fly has given a lot recently as well. But you can always click the little... If you're on desktop, you can click the bell up on the top. I just had a Steam pop up. Anyway, you can see who gifted you the sub. We had a lot of gift subs recently. Boom.
Annihilated.
Like Kirby and going through the seas. They're so catchy. Yeah, I like Kirby. It's kind of weird. I was talking about Kirby earlier. Me and my family went for a walk, and we actually found this little... maybe I shouldn't say the name of it. We found a park trail through the woods, and the name of the park trail through the woods was a name from Kirby, from a Kirby game. I don't think they did that fully and intentionally, but I told my daughter that, and she was like, oh, I love Kirby. I wonder what that Steam pop-up could be. I'm gonna check it after this dungeon. Game Boy, don't remember. It was. Yeah, it sure was fun. I like the one on N64 too. On N64 you could collect like pieces of gear for Kirby and wear them. I'm scared just a little bit. Better trains to look for seem to have a lot of crap ones. Well, so basically some of the most important things to get from trinkets is speed, accuracy, and crit. So trinkets that give minus speed aren't good hardly ever, depending on which character you put them on. Minus dodge is okay early game when you don't really have much dodge anyway. But basically I kind of have a set few trinkets that I like for each damage roll. But in general, things that increase accuracy are very important. Speed, minus stress type things. Scouting is actually way more important than the game kind of tells you. I guess it doesn't really tell you how important anything is. Scouting is very good as well. Scouting can not only help you to not get surprised in battles, it can make it so that you get to disarm traps so you don't get extra stress that way. It makes so you can find secret rooms, so it actually gives you more... Oh, the friggin' groupers, man. It gives you more colds in a roundabout way. But yeah, accuracy, speed, those are two of the big ones. Kirby Game Boy games. Had a couple, but you're blanking on their names. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't actually have... my first Game Boy, I think, was a Game Boy Color. If I remember right. Name of that trail. What dress? Just better me sleeping, thanks. No. No, Davey. The name of the trail? I'll give you the address. It was like 123 Fake Street. Generic wood path or something like that.
Impressive.
Focus ring's worth it. Use it a lot here with Sun Ring. The focus ring is still good. It's not as good as it used to be. It got nerfed a bit. Focus ring is still worth taking, especially if you're not stacking dodge. Dodge is really good, but it's not good until there's like a certain breaking point. Basically, when you get to about 50% dodge, it becomes incredible. But yeah, focus ring is good. I usually try to get like 2 focus rings. What is Kirby supposed to be? According to the, I don't know what you would call it, the lore of Kirby, he's like, Kirby's supposedly like one of the most powerful things in the universe. I don't know if you guys played the newer Smash Brothers for the Switch, but he's the only one that wasn't able to be taken by this great evil. Kirby Superstar is your absolute favorite Kirby game? I don't remember that one. Gives the universe the suck. That he does. One tough cream puff. Numbers of your credit card, the last 9 numbers of your last 9. Yeah, I'll get it right on that. Pilot Wash, Davey, just let me know where you want me to send those things. Security backwards chat. Stars. Oh god. No, we're gonna have to start timing things out. God, I remember people doing that kind of stuff in... Davey Crockett, are you trade chat embodied? Are you the embodiment of WoW trade chat here on Twitch? Feather Crystal is good, yes. Feather Crystal is a really good trinket, yeah. I like it a lot. Actually, the black hole, his body is the only thing in the universe powerful enough to contain one. Yep. Stupid Kirby. Kirby will eat your soul. Nothing will escape. I am the trade chat. Just put him here in chat.
These nightmarish creatures can...
No, don't start posting numbers. We have to time them out just in case. Hey, it didn't work. Baron's chat. How you doing, Pwned? Probably we'll talk about Kirby. Says he is for a multi-solar system level characters who can create, destroy multiple solar systems. Yeah. Isn't it stupid? I mean, in a fun sort of way, obviously, but it's just ridiculous. Oh, man. I don't want to throw this stuff down yet, because we're still early into a long dungeon. We really do need deeds, though. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna throw down this food. Definitely won't regret that. We should have enough, though, and if we end up not being able to camp... Orchestra, that's mine. How'd you get mine? The heck, Kirby, yeah. Hey, it's a stress caster instead of a friggin' grouper. Let's stun that one. The Stinger can give disease. Every disease in the game aside from Shrieker diseases and Sky Taint. You can't give Sky Taint. Kirby's buff. Kirby Air Raid? No, I didn't. The name is familiar, but I don't think I played it.
A decisive pummeling.
Air Ride? So that one's dead. Stick out the disease-carrying jellyfish. Stinger's been known to give a few diseases. Can't give Sky Taint. If it is, then it's a special Stinger. Sky Taint, the taint of the gods. Get yours now.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Good fight. Arrow was stupid fun. I never played that one.
Success so clearly.
What was the name of the one on 64? The first one
Or is it
on
merely a
N64.
trick of the light?
Something crystal, something. If Kirby swallows Yoshi, at the moment Yoshi swallows Kirby, what happens? I think Kirby still wins, right? Because he has a black hole inside of him. So he's carrying jellyfish, dubbed the Plague Puff. Kirby version of Mario Kart, where you fly on stars and stuff, really? Kirby and the Crystal Meth? I don't think so. I'm almost certain that's not it. Where is it, Carl? We've run into no eerie coral in this entire dungeon so far. Ask Wayne that question. Hey, So Big, welcome in. How you doing, So Big? Does Wayne hold all the answers? Okay, there's a buff we'll take. Double grouper. It's fine. There's a guardian in this, which is great for us. So, like I said, the guardians on Apprentice, they don't have a really high crit chance. You can kill them kind of slowly. So, you can usually stall on them towards the end of this to heal your team back up. Go ahead and buff for next round. Balanced Dark Dungeon developers, it shows 3 stream on a massive Dark Dungeon fell. Once lose 4 teams in a row. Keyboard, I would have done save. Wait. They lost 4 teams in a row? I haven't seen that UVCR. It's the only reason you visit Cove, aside from that. I think the Cove is actually the easier of the 4 once you get to Champion. I do go to the Cove predominantly because of Eerie Coral. That's the main reason. Eerie Coral and the Base Relief. The Base Relief has a 60% chance to give you a positive quirk. There's also not that many stress casters in the Cove, so stress isn't a huge issue. So if you have enough stuns to deal with the groupers, and later on the big crabs, like it's not that bad of a dungeon really. Like I said, outside of just getting bludgeoned by the groupers. And when you compare that to like veteran and champion Weald, Warrens, even the ruins with the Bone Commander. Yeah, I don't mind the Cove at all. It's my favorite. He bashed the keyboard. I don't think anything in a game could ever make me do that as a person.
A singular.
There's Lauren bashed keyboard online. Must see video. Is that why David Crockett? Is that a coonskin cap or is that poop? The Bone Commander. You guys want to see the Bone Commander? Well, hopefully this makes it to the Bone Commander. We'll see. Why not both? How you doing, Gur King? Welcome back in. 6 a.m. You haven't slept yet. Need to go to school in 1.5 hours. So what I've always been told is that if you can get... Now sometimes when you go to sleep, you feel more tired when you get up than you would have, right? But I've been told from a physiological standpoint that if you can get any sleep, it's better than no sleep. So if you can actually get an 1.5 hours of sleep and then get up, it's better for your body than if you had stayed up that 1.5 hours. So, Gurking, if you think you can get up in an 1.5 hours, I would go for the sleep. It's Orange, President's Ruins, Cove, Weald, Last Warrens. My last is the Weald. The Warrens can be really annoying too, especially when you get to Champion because of the Swine Skeever predominantly. But yeah, the Cove is the easiest when compared to the veteran levels of the other 3 and Champion levels. Like the Bone Commander is way more deadly than the Crab in my opinion. Focused, so you can't stay up. How you doing, Kurtz? We on run 20, yep. Sip school, dropped out. Now you work at McDonald's. Life is good. Dun 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 dun. Are you loving it, David Crockett?
Welcome back.
Weald is one of the Weald is my least favorite.
Appreciated.
The Major Kurtz. Major Kurtz. Thank you for the resub. 2 months in a row. Love and sandwiches to Kurtz if you guys would. Kurtz, thank you for the continued support. Twitch Prime sub counts the same as a tier 1. It financially supports me and my family. Appreciate it. No, I'm just gonna sleep the entire time. Yeah, that's me too. Like I wouldn't be able to get up.
Join us or die, Master.
Master Pilot Wash. Thank you for a gift sub to Gur King Gur. You are now part of the sub club, so you cannot sleep. Sleep, Gur, sleep. Pilot Wash, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate that too. As you know. Thank you guys. I'm gonna have to drop the stuff. Verge of Victory in run 4. Now we're on run 20, yes. The Warrens give you disease. The Weald gives you nothing helpful. And the Ruins, it feels like to manage is damage and stress. Good chance of decent rewards. I basically base it off of which one is, because I'm doing Deathless maybe, I base it off of which one I think is more likely to kill us. You know? So like in the Ruins, 20% damage, 4 speed until camp. Oh, I should have camped first. Whoops. Anyway, in the Ruins, a Bone Commander can literally just kill you. Right? He can lower your stun resist, then he can AoE stun you, and then he can just kill. Playing League right now, you can't. Swineskeever can just kill you. Like, flat out. Swineskeever can just ruin your day. So, but in the Cove, there's not, like the Squiffy Ghast. The Squiffy Ghast isn't gonna kill you, you know? Like, I guess maybe if you have some, like, crazy stress going on and it's a perfect storm of crap, again, as I mentioned before, then, yeah, things can go badly. But, like, the Squiffy Ghast is no big deal when you compare it to, like, the Bone Commander and the Giant, Tree Branch Smackdown Giant. I don't know. I think the Cove is probably the easiest from a staying alive standpoint. Disease is annoying. The Cove actually has a bit of disease too. The Weald has disease, of course. Yeah. Taking a call from your dentist mom. Still trying to get in there, Davey? That sounds weird when I phrase it like that towards someone's mom. You know what I mean. Still. Alright. Let's get some of this stress off. Swineskeever is really deadly, though, which is a Warrens. Champion Warrens. So Warrens is really high damage and a lot of disease. There's a lot of stress in there, too. Do I want to try to kill him now? We'd have to crit. I'm just going to move ahead. Hello, I'm a Steam pop-up. I'm going to check it at the end of this dungeon, Davey, yeah? Is it from you, then? I figured it might be. I mean, I don't know for sure now, but I have a feeling.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
For times removing negative quirks, which types would be at the top of the list to remove? So, usually it goes combat oriented at the top. Combat oriented that could like cause us to fail. So for instance, like imposter syndrome, right? So topmost are things that could cause your character to die or cause the run to end. Right below that are force interaction quirks that interact with lots of negative things like necromania. And then kind of on that same line, I would say, are additional stress quirks. And then the lowest ones are town limitation. Town limitation and things that impact like camping and stuff like that. Well, stress. So those are things that affect combat, right? So those are pretty high up if you're going to that area. So those ones are absolutely pretty high up. If you're about to take them into one of those areas. So for instance, like minus or extra stress and minus accuracy against Eldritch. If you're wanting to take that person to the Cove, that's a big deal. That's like really high on the list. But if you're taking that person to the Ruins, not a big deal. So those are combat oriented ones that, in my opinion, that are high priority, but the priority changes depending on where you're going to take them. If that makes more sense. Klepto. Klepto is annoying, right? And it can absolutely screw you over a bit, but it's not gonna like end your run, so to say. So if I had to choose between removing Klepto or removing Imposter Syndrome from our Vestal, and I could only remove one for whatever reason, I'd remove Imposter Syndrome first. It's falling on the scale for you. Gets worse as you level up. Yeah, that's another one that depends on the character that gets it, right? So if I get yips on the Vestal or the Jester, I might not mind it as much, you know? It might not be a super priority, let's get rid of that immediately. But if we had the yips on like one of our damage dealing characters, then it tips the scale a little bit. Oh baby. Cove Phobe does nothing for a Flaget for the most part. Yeah, so some of them just depend. Some of them are bad no matter what. And like I said, typically I try to think of things that could actually in the run from a combat perspective, like Imposter Syndrome, the Fear of Eldritch, stuff like that, if we are going into an Eldritch heavy area. And then Force Interaction like Klepto and Necromania are pretty high up. The ones that don't really matter are the town specific, like Will Not Gamble. Okay. Oh well. Doesn't bother me at all, but... Or less healing received from camping skills, like... Stuff like that. Including the disease that does that, like... This isn't Fortnite? It's the new Fortnite update. Epic likes to really change Fortnite up about every 2 weeks. It makes a lot of the pro players pretty mad, because it's hard to keep track of all the updates. But no, I'm liking this Fortnite update here, Davey. Yips or Torn Rotator and Crusader. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Like Yips and Torn Rotator, those ones can cause your run to have problems from a combat perspective. So they're pretty high up. But like the Yips isn't as bad on a Vestal. Even though you don't want her to miss the attacks that can stun, it's not as bad on the Vestal because she's going to be using accuracy less often than your Crusader probably. 4-on-4 was a bold choice for them. Yeah, no, complete rehaul of the graphics. Fork knife. I might not camp the second time. Holy crap, we might be able to buff her to insane levels. I don't think I'm gonna camp. She already has a really good buff, 20% damage, and I mean the other ones are gonna fall off, but 20% damage till camp. I mean the other option is I could camp now, get buffs on her, and then grab that one. Is there any reason to do that though? I mean, it would give her 10% more crit. We can actually do the 2 crit and then prevent nighttime ambush. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. The 20 will fall off, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a bold move, Cotton.
Without kindling is a goal without hope.
Torn Rotator from you, it's like, hey, quick slot taken up. GG. Yeah, exactly. Sharpened Spear, Tiger's Eye. Prevent nighttime ambush. I'll hit 46. Just avoid your re-leveling tunes. Let's play some Roblox. How's your daughter doing, by the way, Debbie? She's still into Roblox mainly? Or has she moved on to other things? She can hear you.
The light. The promise of safety.
I didn't know. I thought you were wearing a headset. There we go. 20% damage till camp, 4 speed till camp. We don't have another camp. That's a buff hellion. My wife smells like cookie butter. She did. I'm gonna loot this when we come back through. Not now, because you don't have a lot of it. Grown. Should into Five Nights at Freddy's at the moment. That's on the to play list this year. Thanks to somebody. Who that was. Okay, so the Deep Stingers again can cause disease, so we want to kill them first. Kind of a crappy shuffle. Really crappy shuffle, actually.
A momentary.
Remember that was huge. Yeah, and there were toys everywhere too for it, like stuffed animals. Every store you went to. Screw that game. I've never really watched it or played it. I know kind of what it is, but that's all I know. Plus, she has all the Funko Pops. So. Pretty crazy. She's like a little girl. Oh, my wife reminded me that. So she saw the jump clip again the other day, and she reminded me that I promised you guys that I would play. I play Outlast 2 this year. I'm so not looking forward to it. Is there a movie? I don't know, that sounds familiar to me too, actually. So this year we're going to be playing a Resident Evil game, Five Nights at Freddy's, we're going to be playing, what is the other one? Outlast 2, there was another one too. Carl! He's here at last, Carl! Evil 2, I don't know if that, I don't have that one. I have some other Resident Evil games. But I wouldn't mind playing that one too. I haven't played a Resident Evil game. God, I don't even remember. Carl. So we get rid of clumsy, obsessed with cleanliness, or -10% stress feeling received. Necromania or obsessed with cleanliness. Flawed release, phobia. These ones would be really good to get rid of. These ones would be too, though. We're more likely to use the Hellion too. Let's go ahead and get rid of one on her. So we use medicinal herbs. Eerie Coral. It's gone. No, yeah, I played the DLC. I played Outlast 1, and then I played the Whistleblower DLC, which was pretty gross. But, yeah. God, I wish those VODs were... still makes me really sad that all those VODs are gone, man. Oh well, this year we'll save them. I'll save them. Whistleblower was the best. I just think about that scene where I was strapped to that table. Mouse under your screen again. Oh, God, I think I'm just gonna go for the kill here. We would love watching you play Outlast. Oh God, did you see the clip? Gore makes it seem a bit shock value. That doesn't get you. There's a lot of gore. There's jump scares and there's atmospheric and there's quite a bit of things that Outlast. Man, the Halloween thing overall was fun. Man, we lost all those VODs too. Blind playthrough of Alien Isolation, Amnesia. Sad times. I can play through them again, but it's not the same. Good crit. Good crit. I don't know why I did that. I guess it makes a little bit of sense though, because taking another round by gets rid of one of the rounds of that. Because we ran into another battle. We're not going to though. I see the blockage. Still want to hold on to these other things. Hey, look, it's another base relief. So a 60% chance at a positive quirk. I mean, I'm fishing for Hippocratic is what I'm doing. But we got a negative. It must have been sickly.
Master.
Rob John Fooey. I don't know why, Rob, that suddenly Hong Kong Fooey is in my head when you do this. But Rob, thank you for the gift sub to Kim. Kim, welcome into the sub club. Thanks to Rob. Rob. Thank you for the support. Love and sandwiches to Rob. Why were all the VODs lost? So on Twitch, even if you're a partner, they only save VODs for 2 months. And if you haven't downloaded the VODs or uploaded them elsewhere in 2 months, they delete them completely. And so all the Halloween VODs I took and I hit the upload to YouTube button, which you can do. You can link your YouTube and you can click upload to YouTube and it'll just upload it to your YouTube account as a private video, and then you can edit it later, download it later, whatever. So I did that, right? And then I thought, oh, we were fine. And then I had some free time a little bit a few months ago. I was like, hey, I'm gonna dig those VODs out, and maybe I'll start. I'll just publish it on YouTube as is because people were asking about it. And then I went there, and all the VODs on YouTube all had an error message, and none of them saved. None of them transported correctly. And then I contacted Twitch, and I was like, is there any way? And this is only like a few days after they were probably deleted. It's like, is there any way that you have these? I mean, I'll never ask again. Can you restore these VODs? And they're like, no, I'm sorry. Because we're not really that kind of platform. We don't save them in any way. Once they're gone forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are all gone. Socratic rolls infirm instead. Bouncy corpse glitch. Yeah, at least we figured out what it was. God. The worst part about it, R squared, is I didn't know, but I kind of felt like, yeah, this is about to happen. I mean, obviously I say that in the clip. Whoops. I'll say it in the clip, and then sure enough, stupid wheelchair guy. Makes sense, yeah. It's my fault. I wasn't checking to see if the uploads went to YouTube. I was just assuming they had always been fine. So you click the export to YouTube button, and it's just always been fine. And so I just clicked them, never checked it, and then I checked it a couple months later, and they were gone. This makes it even better, yeah, I know. Have YouTube? Yes. There's not much content on it at the moment, but exclamation YouTube. I'm hoping to get more stuff on there at some point, but I just haven't had time. Out of shovels. Quad grouper again. We surprise them, which is good, but it also can mean that we get kind of screwed over. Okay. Which makes it the higher the quality of your texture, the more higher chance the body's bounce and spike like that. It's a really well-known bug among oh, not Dark Souls, Dead Space. Yeah, we found out what was causing it though. It was anti-aliasing. So all I had to do, I went into the NVIDIA settings and I turned off anti-aliasing inside my video card settings, not in the game, and it just worked after that. Kind of weird. You're now spare which way. Thank you, R squared. Someday there will be things there. Someday. I mean, there's a couple of crappy things there right now, but I used to do a weekly Sunday recap of the stream, but not many people watched it. So I was like, these things take me like 2 hours to do, and I'm doing it instead of work, and it's probably not a huge reason for me to continue doing this. So I stopped. Still not having it. It's really weird. Still love that game. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So Dead Space. Dead Space had a couple of jump scares too. Not many. One of the... Spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't played Dead Space. Here comes a Dead Space slight spoiler about a jump scare. The friggin' train. The friggin' train on the space station. That was the main jump scare that got me in Dead Space. A train. Go for NFL stuff. Over 1,000 subs at one point. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that, R squared, actually. A long time ago. You told me. Ruined. How dare you. Hey, you had a warning. You had like 5 seconds to mute the stream. Not my fault. Trains in space. Sin's dead. Big time zombie. We're still on 20, which means you're still alive, zombie. Hey, what zombie? Undead? You're still undead? The train is amazing.
The slow death.
We had a death counter going and everything. No, I haven't. I know nothing about Dead Space 2 at all because we're probably gonna play it this October. So I know nothing about the second or third one. A lot of people told me to pretend the third one didn't exist though, which apparently is pretty common in a lot of games. Game 3 and a lot of series jumped the shark, I suppose. Hey, horror games, all jump scares. I don't think Amnesia was a jump scare game. I really loved playing Amnesia. I like absolutely enjoyed it. I liked the puzzles in the first. Oh god, Machine for Pigs though. Jesus, Machine for Pigs was such a crappy game. Like, that's literally the only game that after I played it, on stream, I went on like this 15-minute rant about how terrible the game was. Miss Amnesia. You thought it was boring, Gar? I liked it. I liked the puzzles. Sure, definitely be here for that one. No, I mean, everyone has their own opinion about what they like playing and things, obviously. I'm sure there are people that love Machine for Pigs. Feel sorry for those people, but they probably exist. But no. I can see why people wouldn't like Amnesia, but I enjoyed it. I was playing it completely blindly, of course, and puzzles were good. That says 3. I know nothing of it. Yeah, that's what people say. Machine for Vomit Pigs. That would have been better. Okay, let's get that disease carrying. Wait, what was the name of it? What was the disease puff name? Stun it off. Someone's talking to me from the beyond, or maybe behind the mirror. Are you the man in the mirror? You're Michael Jackson? Do yourself today, had tacos, beer, brownies, ice cream. Is there like a reason why, other than the fact that those things are delicious? It's one of those days. I hear you, R-squared. Today is a really bad date for me.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Haven't been having a good year in general, and the last week has been kind of intense, and then May is a really bad month for me. May 1st is really bad. Melso, thank you for the subscription. Melso, I appreciate it. Love and sandwiches to Melso. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime here. Last time I checked, Melso, there are at least 16 trillion streams on Twitch, all live at the same time. You could have used that Twitch Prime subscription on any of those 16 trillion streams, but you chose to use it here. I appreciate it. 16 trillion. Thank you, Melso. Michael Jackson horror game? Wait, there's a Michael Jackson horror game, Kim? Hold on. Wait, what? What's it called? 16 trillion, Cry. Yeah. You use your Twitch Prime on at least 7 million of them? 7 million one now. From Wayne on that one. I don't have them all set up yet. Wayne, can you welcome in Melso for me, please?
Welcome to the Sub Club.
Thanks, Wayne. What about for the people in chat? You got any words of wisdom for the chat goers?
Bring out the love and sandwiches.
That's good advice. Thank you, Wayne. Called Thriller. Da-na, da-na. Shrimp on a plant, only 7 billion. Yeah, Kim, can you believe it? Shortbread cookies the other day. So good. I've had shortbread cookies in a long time. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of dungeon left. But, I mean, I still want to cure some ailments if I can. Some negative quirks. Like, are you okay? You mean talking to Annie? You just have to spoil yourself sometimes. This isn't worth it. No, yeah, I mean, I understand that. It's for sure, for sure. Make sure that when you're creaming the butter and sugar, that it perfectly smooth before adding in the flour and salt. Game mechanics, you dance your way through the game. That reminds me, oh no, Thrall, kill him. Don't let this green Jesus distract us. What was I gonna say? He's really slow. I'm gonna buff. Oh, we're talking about the Key and Peele skit with the sub teacher. They have one too about Michael Jackson, where Key's character shows up at a Halloween party dressed as Michael Jackson. And he won't stop doing Michael Jackson impressions. And then Peele is like, he's like, yeah, I get it. Everyone was dressing up like Michael Jackson a few years ago when he died. And the Key guy's like, he died? It's like a Genesis game featuring Michael Jackson called Moonwalker. This is the Michael Jackson horror game. Escape the Ayuwaki. Oh my god, I've never heard of this somehow. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, R Squared. There was more than one? Guess when you're the king of pop, they try to put you into everything. Wow, spoilers. God, that's been like, how long now? 7 years or something? More? I don't know. It's been a long time. Time moves super fast, unfortunately. It has to be like 7 years or so, huh? Was it 10 now? Man. God, 10 years ago it was 2009.
Tread lightly.
Yeah.
This is Boo's
Whoops.
domain.
Hey, Ludar, thanks.
Compassion is a rarity in the pitch of battle.
Thank you, longest dungeon ever, for the 777 Steam pop-up. We only have, like, another couple of rooms left. Longest dungeon ever, thank you for the donation. Let's weigh in one more time, please.
Tread lightly. This is
It is a long dungeon, though. 10 years ago, man. Most likely a meme game for what you've seen. Longest dungeon ever, and definitely not Davy Crockett. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Yoshi. I'm actually really thinking about playing Mario Maker 2 a bit when it comes out on the stream. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I feel like maybe I should start playing the first one again. I don't know how much a lot would be. I don't know if I plan on doing it for like a week as a split or what, but 100,000% on board. It's a lot of percent. All right, here's how you spawn Eerie Coral. You take the medicinal herb, you throw it on the ground, and the very next tile is Eerie Coral. Didn't work that time. Didn't have a shovel. I don't know why I did it without a shovel. So, think about that for you to stick to turn-based games. Is it because of what you were talking about before, Gar? Like arthritis type stuff in the hands, or? I mean, the game you were playing last night was definitely not turn-based. Soul Blazer? Soul Blazer. Final boss. I had to go eat. Did you end up beating it? Alright, wasn't too bad. Let's get out.
The pungent odor abates.
Found an amazing new subreddit. Bad Magic Gathering combos.
For a time.
Like a combination of cards, or? That wasn't super great for a long dungeon. We get to sell this, though. After we sell trinkets and stuff, we made maybe 24,000-ish. What is going on with all of our Hellions getting Hippocratic? In run 8, we had like 5 Hellions, and like 3 of them were Hippocratic. 20% healing. Our Vestal's down here.
A fresh irritant.
Oh, I got a Steam pop-up. Maybe I should check it. Never need your healing item. Gonna learn the speedrun on Friday or Saturday. That's the game that I think Heighten does randomized runs of. I think. Buffed Adrenaline Rush, yeah. Adrenaline Rush and eating food. Cost. Easy ways to do what they do. Gotcha. Buffs are self-heal. Yeah, it's like 2 instead of 1. Alright. Steam pop-up. Let's see. What could it be? Alright, no one look at my password. Don't want you guys hacking into my account. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Okay. It's not even my password. That's not hentai. Davey? Davey, what? Thank you for the gifts. Password? I mean, I don't think it's hentai. I'm sorry I missed your birthday stream. Please enjoy my favorite hentai selection. Best wishes, Davey. When it's not hentai. Definitely not. Davey, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. I was not expecting it. Thank you, Davey. Love me some Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 11 came out on my birthday. Mortal Kombat 10 came out on my birthday. Oh, you know, a previous birthday, but man, I was not expecting that at all. Appreciate it, Davey. Boo, no hentai games. Does have tentacles though. It's true. Microtransaction combat? I don't think so, really. Right? Not circle dot dot anymore. Circle dot, circle dot. Shh. Don't tell them, Larkin. You know, I wasn't expecting that at all. Thank you, Davey. I appreciate it. And no need to apologize or anything. It's all good. Just copy paste. No, Lunar, be cool. What do you guys? What would you even want on my Steam account? You want to play my wide selection of hentai games and Mortal Kombat 11? Those are bold O's. Bold O's. Who wouldn't? Things get rough. Yeah, thanks, Davey. So you've been playing anything other than WoW, Davey? Have you gone back to Overwatch again and then quit it in a fury and then gone back again? Purely for the immersive stories. Yeah, well, of course. Turn Crimson Court off and then back on. You're ready to tackle it. Cheating. You can't turn it off if you enable it in the beginning. For this run, I wouldn't do that because I think it would be a little cheesy for the challenge itself, you know, Electronica, but I could start without it on and it would make the beginning of the game easier for sure because we don't have any ambient stress relief because of it. Apex Legends. I didn't mind Apex Legends too much, surprisingly. Like, I haven't played first-person shooters in a really long time, so I wasn't great at it. But Apex was okay. It was pretty well optimized too, which was nice. Lich Mastery, Captive Audience, Roll Reversal, and Dispersal for total mana cost of 11. You win the game. Okay. I understand better, Lunar. They did a good job. Yeah, I was surprised. It's kind of started to fall a little bit out of favor on Twitch again. I mean, it's still popular on Twitch, and I'm sure the game itself is still popular. But feels like they're going to need to add some more content to it, which is kind of interesting to say that about a battle royale. But I'll probably do the same thing tonight, by the way, Phoenix. I probably should stand up, but I'll probably do the whole Darkest Dungeon for most of the stream, and then Bounty to finish it out. They're changing the map. Oh, that's good. At what weight does gold become trivial? It kind of depends. So on Bloodmoon, Gurking costs are doubled for upgrades. So we're gonna need about 1.5 million-ish gold total throughout the playthrough. As we go to like, so it looks like we're making kind of a bank for ourselves, a nest egg. But as we get to veteran, suddenly that's going to deplete a lot as we upgrade everyone's stuff to veteran levels. And then when we get to champion, it's going to go way down again. So in this run, gold will probably not become trivial until late game when we, you know, 70s, 80s, etc. Boss fight time, there's still no trinket I want. We should probably do the long ruins. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to win the game. No, we really should do long because it pushes the meter 40%. Alright. What Vestal do we have? That's level 1. The yips. Try hard. Absolutely. Try hard or die easy. A loan of 1 million. Don't know if that would help. A small loan of 1 million. To fight all the early bosses as fast as possible? No. So the thing is, no matter what level the bosses are, Kane, Apprentice, Veteran, or Champion, they always give a very rare trinket. So you can really take advantage of that to not only stabilize the game, but make the early and mid game much easier if you leave them up and try to target getting great trinkets that you really need through the Apprentice fights. So, for instance, Fortifying Garlic and Eternity's Collar and the Mirror, we're not really going to need any of those. What I'm looking for is like Hell's Hairpin, a couple of, you know, Focus Rings, some things like that in general. You want to really target those things that are going to help you a ton. Alright. I might just take one of these guys again. Should be fine. Legendary Bracer. I don't really like the Legendary Bracer too much, but I mean, if you like it in your playthrough and that's something you use, that's fine. I mean, it's fine. If you want to target that, yeah, for sure. The Vestal trinket you had. Yeah, I have the Sacred Scroll, which is one of the first things I usually try to go after. Ruined Scrounger, Manslayer, Precise Striker. Okay, Fluffkins. Now I want something in position 2 that can stun, so that we can stall out. There we go. Yep, that's the trinket I have. Use the Fluffkins. Guys, I'm going to do a Steam giveaway in just a second. So here at the channel, everything is time-based, because I know a lot of people would like to subscribe, or they maybe would like to financially support the stream, but they can't. I'm not too far removed from that myself. I definitely understand the situation where, like, an extra $5 a month can be the difference between having enough meals for the whole month or finishing paying a bill or something. So there's never any malice or disappointment towards anyone that's not a sub or something like that. So anyway, my point is, if you are a follower, we're going to do a Steam key giveaway in just a moment. So if you haven't followed already, consider following the stream so you can see when it goes live again, and so you can enter the giveaways.
Our community
Play Rush and Smash kind of fight. Yeah, I mean, you can't do that as much in Torchless Bloodmoon, because no matter what, the enemies are eventually going to get some stress on you, right? And so you want to stall out towards the end of the fight in order to recover. Z, thank you for the follow. I appreciate Z.
Our community
Food to watch me. What's up, Gerd? Did I miss something? Or Steam key? Steam key? Yeah, so a random game. I'll announce which one it is. We have keys for $5 games. We have keys all the way to $60 games. It's kind of random. Mr. Epic, thank you for the follow also. So our Jester, now that he's level 1, he has the Life Crystal. His health isn't that concerning anymore. So I think I'm actually going to throw some extra scouting on him. We're going to do stun chance on our man-at-arms. Melee damage on our Hellion. Speedstone doesn't really help too much here. Because he's already slow. He's already going to go slower than most threats. And then we're going to use Bellow. And Bellow is just... it's going to be better to do anyway. I think I'm going to end up selling the Speedstone so we can get gold off of it from the bank. So I think I'm just going to take Book of Sanity so we don't have to worry about stress healing him as much. And we can shuffle it around if we really need to. Still use this occasionally. Hellstone I doubt I'm going to use anymore. Do Darks mode. Only time do Torchless when you're collecting loot. Yeah, there's no problems. So someone mentioned earlier the 3 Highwaymen, 1 Vestal team. That team can just blow through content, especially if they have speed. So if you have 3 Hellion, or not 3 Hellion, excuse me, 3 Highwaymen, 1 Vestal with speed, they can usually just destroy the enemies before they can do anything, and then Riposte cleans them up. And that's an okay thing. I mean, you're not going to be able to recover with that team is the only problem, because they are going to eventually take stress and damage, and you're sometimes killing so fast that you don't get a chance before the battle ends to make things right on your team anymore. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with just like shotgunning the enemies down. Need some IRL stress heals, right? High stress level builds. 3 Highwaymen and a Vestal. 3 Highwaymen Vestal is actually really good in the first actual Darkest Dungeon. If you're not doing like Torchless. Alright, any disease we need to get rid of? Nope. We are disease free. Any stress we need to get rid of? Nope. Any negative quirks this week? Those aren't super bad. Demon Mania is still pretty annoying. Ruminator, we can get rid of that before it gets locked in. So maybe Ruminator. That's our current leader. Soft's still not good. I'm probably going to use them for a little while, though. Hagomedia's annoying, but not super bad. Fragile. Fragile. Fragile versus Ruminator. Let's just get rid of Ruminator this week. Tile for some hentai. Constantly manage your stress. That'd be nice. Wait. I mean, that would get stressful in itself. Like, you say that, but then could you imagine, like, there's constantly some guy in a mask following you around playing a lute?
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
Have you tried old mid-combat lute solo? Find it works for you. An unmentionable? No. What body part is this? Yeah, congrats, K-Pack. We'll give away another game after the bounty tonight. Because I have more games to give away right now. So stack of shovels. So bounty, League of Legends. Can you believe it? It's so weird they're doing a bounty of League of Legends. Food, shovels, some curio interaction. I think that's all I'm actually going to take to this one. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so we got upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camping. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, and camping. Upgrades, trinkets. Oh, she has a bracer on each wrist. How do I like it? I liked it fairly well, Fluffkins. I think I need to play it more to get a really good grasp on if it's something I would want to continue, but it wasn't bad.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, League is on the bounty board right now. Yep. Nothing. Thank you for the resub. 7 months. Got a job. That takes a lot of my time. Oh, no worries. Nothing. Congrats on the job, and thank you for the resub. Love the sandwiches. Nothing. Thank you, nothing. 7 months. Hopefully you like your new job. Food, shovels, cure interaction. I think that's all I'm going to take. Let's do it. How do I get so much money? A couple things. 1, you get more gold in Zero Light. 2, I get the bank as early as possible. You can get the bank on week 10, and that's when I get it. 3, I try to get as much things, things that I would normally spend gold on in town. I try to do those in the dungeon instead. So for instance, getting rid of negative quirks by going to the Cove a lot for the Eerie Coral, or going to camping with someone that can cure disease, trying to stress heal as much as I can every little opportunity that I get. It's just a combination of all those things.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Do it? Oh, I mean, I'm absolutely doing the bounty. I haven't played League since Season 2, so I'll probably do like a versus AI thing to get back into the swing of controls and stuff. And then I will probably do some viewer games. Good. Smell. Smell is the bad part. Wait, what smell? Don't mind me asking. You want a job? Another job? So that's the main thing, Z, is just
Old stone seems better
more.
to
So Zero Light nets you about 30% more loot, sometimes more. It basically allows you to get an extra loot roll on everything you do, a 70% chance anyway. Micro-organisms, gotcha. So that's one reason, and then, like I said, try to cure as much as you can in the dungeons, so you don't have to back at home. Spotted fever, I mean, it's not too bad. It could have been way worse. Spotted fever is a disease. We can't get rid of it. This is the very beginning of the dungeon, but it's not really going to impact this dungeon too much. Hey, Hostamit, welcome in. Still run 20. You know, I'm going to try to get a stress heal in before we kill this. Got it. We can actually get one more in.
and improvement.
Might as well. Yes, I stalled. Okay, never mind. I can't get one more in.
Back to the pit.
Ah, well. Excuse me. So we're gonna camp super early. I'll probably camp now, actually. Might as well. We didn't get a hunger proc in that hallway. Wait, when you first join a dungeon, you're immune to hunger for the first 2 hallways. So we should camp in the next room. Courageous. Buying a lotto ticket. Abusive. The shovel's not too bad. Sucks that we got shuffled, but could have been way worse. Cool. Stress caster first.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Good stuff.
Press this advantage.
So the confessional booth, if you don't use anything on it, it has a like 1 in 3 chance, basically like 33% or something like that, to get rid of a random negative quirk. But it could also give you stress. Now we have a way to recover stress, so I think I'm actually going to risk it. W says this team is going to get murdered by their own party members. Alright, I'm going to risk it. Hidden treasure. That's
Glittering gold.
It's good too.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
got a long dungeon ahead of us. So if we use a holy water on this, it gives our Hellion, whoever we use it on, we use it on the Hellion, 30% additional damage until camp. I think I might get that on the way back through. I gotta remember it's there. Surely I won't forget. So if we end up camping over here and then we have to backtrack, I can grab that on our backtrack.
Community grows.
Blackhearts. Blackheart, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's buff our speed accuracy crit for next round. So I mean, the rest of this round too. Mainly so we go between or before the Arbalest next round too. They're all slow now. A powerful squid. Can't kill us. We kill them.
How quickly the
Kill ourselves first. That's true. So yeah, crit, but should be all right. Ooh, 18 crit heal. Very good timing on that.
Their formation is broken.
Let's kill what we can.
Maintain the offensive.
Kill what we can. Who's my favorite Mortal Kombat character? So used to back in the day when I played the early ones, I really liked Liu Kang for some reason, the chosen one. But I really like Kotal Khan for some reason and Devora. And they were both new in Mortal Kombat 10 and they brought them back for Mortal Kombat 11. I don't know, I like a lot of the characters. I kind of have that nostalgia soft spot for Liu Kang still.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It's hard to pick out a favorite. Sub-Zero, Scorpion. So many good characters. Cyrax, yeah, Cyrax is my favorite robot. I much preferred the nets over the rockets of Sector.
Continue the onslaught.
And then later Smoke became a robot too. Hey Metal, welcome in. How do you speed up the animation speed on attacks and dodges? If you're playing on PC, it's a mod. If you're not playing on PC, there's no way to do it, unfortunately. But specifically if you're using Steam, you can go to the Steam Workshop, use any of those mods there. We're not using all those at this time. I'm gonna go ahead and actually clear some of this out and see if we can get an extra heal in. Yeah, I think you can, yeah. Cyrax is not in Mortal Kombat 11 as far as I know. Might end up being a DLC character or something though. I'm gonna stall this around. It's gonna yell at me. Yeah, no problem, Metal.
The ground
Crit.
quakes. Precision.
Good crits.
Power.
Good. Alright.
Success so clearly in view.
So I'm gonna camp. It's gonna make us immune to hunger in the next hallway. Gonna relieve some of our inventory pain. Just be a vanilla option. Yeah, I do too. Like, so when I don't do it very often. I haven't done it in a long time. But when I do any kind of speed run of the game or anything like that, you're not allowed to use any mods, obviously, and it feels so slow. All right, 10 dodge, 5 crit, whole party. 10% crit, 8% crit. Do you have to bring Jester every game to stress heal? No. Actually, don't use the Jester super much in this challenge, Z. I usually use the Houndmaster. The Jester is very prone to die. We have to come back through here, so I'm not going to loot that yet. The Jester has really low health, and he's kind of fast. So he's prone to dying. I think I might actually loot this one now. Get rid of our herbs. So I use the Houndmaster and the Crusader quite a bit for stress relief. Long dungeon. Yeah, like Count Me Outside. Give her all the crit. That's right. Hey, Fatty Can Fly. We mentioned you earlier. I don't know if you were listening. Fatty Can Fly, thank you again for the financial support lately, like all the gift subs and stuff. I know I think you when it happens, but we were talking about how we've had so many gift subs recently. I know you've given out a lot too, so thank you again, Fatty Can Fly. Count me out, of course. MOBAs, find them hard to play personally. I actually like them. It depends on the MOBA, but I liked Heroes of the Storm quite a bit. It's unfortunate what Blizzard has been doing with that. I liked League of Legends okay back when I played it. Like I It was fun. I had nothing against it. I had to mute chat every time, like you have to do on most multiplayer team games, or else it was just impossible to enjoy. But I've definitely played some that are kind of... Forgive subs, yeah. Toxic, exactly. Oh no, the dodge. I shouldn't have taken that risk, but I did. Thanks for all the support, fatty. Yeah.
Gently. This is how
I haven't played League of Legends in a very long
Join
time.
us or die, Master.
Fatty can fly. Thank you for another gift sub to Mortal Vision. Hey, I know that name. Mortal Vision, welcome back to the sub club. Fatty can fly. Thank you for the gift sub.
Join us or die, Master.
Davey.
He will join us or
Davey
die,
Crockett.
Master.
Thank you for the gift sub to Metal. Metal, welcome into the sub club. You'll no longer receive ads on the channel anymore, and you can now use all the emotes anywhere on Twitch. Thank you, Davey. Copy out. Thank you for gifting to Hysteric. Hysteric, welcome back into the sub club. Thank you, Copy out. Copy out, Davey. Fatty can fly. Thank you, guys. More love, more sandwiches. Soak the soil.
A momentary abatement.
Fight, fight, fight. We're out on stress. We're actually pretty good on it, so I'm gonna leap forward. Kill this one.
Our community grows.
Metal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So we can get the stun in. Got it. Mr. Q. Yeah, we'll just take that out. I don't want him to crit. The Bone Arbalist has a really high crit chance. I just won't.
A decisive.
Don't want to deal with it. That's good.
Push on to the task's end.
Everyone just settle down. No, it's all good fun. Thank you guys. I'm gonna loot this on the way back. Holy crap, we're already down to one shovel. Man, I had a full stack. Collection. It's worth more than money. Yeah.
Obliterated.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually message you something about that, DB.
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Yes, Davey. I'm gonna see your message. Fatty can't fly. Thank you for all the gift subs. 45 total. Thank you, Fatty. God, that's like 80% of the reason, at least, that Fatty Can Fly gives subs to the channel. So I have to say thanks, Fatty. Thanks, Fatty, for the gift subs to Coltharius, Mr. Epic, Strawberry Mochi, rather, and Hammer Oh Fury. Thank you for the gift subs, Fatty. Appreciate it. Those of you that are new to the sub club, thanks to these fine people, you'll no longer see ads on the channel. I have ads turned off if you're a subscriber. And you can use the emotes for free for a month anywhere on Twitch. So several of the emotes are pretty easy to use. I mean, you can use them all anywhere, but some of them are more universal than others. Like the Darkest Dungeon ones, you can use those in other Darkest Dungeon streams really easily. But thanks again, Fatty. Caveat's always trying to show you up.
Another one falls.
10, how is the dream coming along?
As victories mount, so too.
It's one of those things where, like, you know, it's always like, it feels like I'm like one step away, and then something happens that puts me like 2 steps back, and then we'll take 3 more steps forward, and then I'll get 2 more steps back. That sort of thing. So, no, we're still working on that, Davey, and I think it'll happen eventually, and it's not that far away, but you know how life is, obviously. Well, I hate to throw down all this golds, but we're gonna get big stacks of gems probably. Let's see, the Youth Chalice sells for 1,500, so we can throw that down though. Just grind, yeah, for sure. Wish there was more hours in the day for sure, but yeah, thanks, Davey. It's one of those things too where I think like Darkest Dungeon's actually good for getting closer to the dream, so to say, but it's also a negative in a way also, because I know there's a lot of people that have been regulars at the stream that don't come by as much anymore, or maybe they mainly only lurk now. There's nothing wrong with that, obviously, but mainly only lurk now or such because they're sick and tired of seeing Darkest Dungeon on the stream. Definitely had people that I haven't seen in a while come in like during variety nights or during the splits and be like happy to see another game besides Darkest Dungeon. But it's one of those hard to balance things. So, but always looking, always researching. Have to run with, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. He's already gone. I don't know. Yeah, I can just heal. Should be alright. I know, you came over with Starbits. Starbits hosted me. It's crazy that I remember that. So Starbits hosted me one time. God, that was like a year ago. And she was streaming WoW. And she found me through Together to the Top, which is was a streaming community that kind of got deleted in a roundabout way when they changed how Twitch works. And there you were. You just never left. It's a long time, yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy way to look at it, isn't it? Fatty Can Fly. I've never really thought about it that way. Percent 2 comes out. Yeah, so here's the thing, Clover. I think so too, but a lot of streamers that are much larger than I am will come in for Darkest Dungeon 2, right? But they're not going to have the longevity with it as we will, probably. So they're probably going to come in, they'll probably beat the game, they might do a challenge like hardest difficulty or something, and then they'll probably go away from this directory again, you know? So I think Darkest Dungeon 2 will be good for the stream. And who knows what the stream will be like at that point. Like, Darkest Dungeon 2 might come out this winter. Might come out in 4 years from now. Who knows? But, see. Sub for 10 years. Time. Have a good time. Yeah, I like to think that we always have fun on the stream, at least, for sure. Oh, the triple 12 deleted pain train time. "10 years. Something 3. Darkest Dungeon is an interesting game in a lot of aspects. One thing I've noticed about it, and I mean, most people that are gamers that play a lot of games, obviously, they don't necessarily stick to one genre. Of course, people like what they like, but it's kind of interesting how diverse Darkest Dungeon community is in general. It feels more so than some directories. Like, I can go see, Twitch shows a graph of like, what are a lot of the other games that people watch that regularly come to your stream? And it's like super varied for here, so it's hard to find like another game that most of the people that also like Darkest Dungeon will like too. Stay 2 if they really like content. Streamer. That's what I hope.
Annihilated.
Dark Dungeon stay, not play Dark Dungeon, just catch stream. Or just cause through, so
Horrors.
thank you, Orchestra.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Mostly we're consistent Dark Dungeon streams. Do enjoy popping in for your Dragon Age Origin streams, though. Yeah, thank you, Clover Jean. Yeah, like I said, there are absolutely streamers that I only watch for certain games. There's no hard feelings about any of that. Like
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building.
absolutely not. Like no hard feelings if people only want to watch during Dark Dungeon. Like I understand it because there's streams that I do that too. You know, count me out. Count me out. Thank you for the gift subs. More giveaways. More giveaways are coming. And I just got a Steam pop up. I don't know from who yet. Count me out. Thank you for gifting a sub to Hostamits, Fitz, Biggest Fudge, Hater, Do, Frouse. Count me out. Thank you for the gift subs. Appreciate it. As always. Love his sandwiches. Count me out. Steve, was it me if it's not hentai? I have no idea who it is. It doesn't tell me. I'm gonna check Steam after this dungeon. We'll see. I think you count me out. Wait, I don't have to stay here? No. You do, Morph. I was talking to everyone else. Gameplay. Others for the cringe. Got a growing backlog. That I do. Alright, so the spitters do really big damage to marked targets, so we need to kill them as fast as we can. Ooh, good crit. Hey, Morph. He is the chosen one. Kamiat will lead the subs to our salvation. The chosen. Oh, good dodge. Only here for the chair.
The weapon that cuts on its own.
Follow me, soldiers. Follow you and your friggin' blinds. And you're lost. Yeah. Hey, Vanilla Rabbit. How's it going? How you been, Rabbit? Sorry, I'm mentally not here. That alright. You're that, Morph. So this went pretty well, actually. Spiders can be like a hit or miss sort of thing, and I don't mean sometimes
Hey
miss them.
everybody, my name's Cletus. Anybody want some cornbread?
That was the fastest Cletus in the west. In the east? I don't know. I didn't even see that Cletus coming. Just 1 second he wasn't here, then the next thing he was. Hey, Felber. This run's actually going okay, surprisingly. Line leader is pretty par for the chorus, the humans. That is a good point.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright, man, we have a lot of dungeon left. I'm gonna peek in this, though, and see what it is. Don't know what to say to you guys right now. Follow Kamiya and stay in the same spot forever. Yeah, you might stumble upon something. You love us? Oh, man. What a strange family community thing we got going on. These quotes are at the forefront of it, I think. This way, minions. What's up, Davey? In the transept for 4 straight weeks. We had one in the penance hall for like 3 weeks. I don't know if I had him in the same spot for 4. The caretaker can do it, and so can the crier, which is annoying. Pushing dysfunctional family. Only Twitch community I'm active in at all. Cause you peeps like Count Me Out in Phoenix. It's crazy, Fatty. Like, God, your friggin' name. It's crazy how many people have, like, mentioned things like that. So, I mean, good examples of it. I mean, speaking of Count Me Out, right? Count Me Out told me before, and Rakes, I mean, Rakes Count Me Out both said similar stuff where they're like, I'd never really typed in chats before. Like, I've been hanging out on Twitch and other channels for a long time, and I never thought I'd really be typing and conversate with people in a chat. And here I am. So, it's pretty awesome. Never type in the chats, yeah. For some reason, I thought it was going to be a Shambler. It could have been, but it was not.
Masterfully
Drop emotes.
executed.
Yeah, I do the same thing, like, in Arbiter's chat, which is probably the most popular Super Mario Maker streamer at the moment, at least overnight. He's usually streaming after my stream, so, and before my daughter goes to school. Like, when he beats a hard level or something, I'll like, put hype emotes in there, or GG emotes, but, that's about it. Here I am. Here I am. Oh, that reminds me. My wife was looking around on Spotify, and she found a bunch of chiptune or 8-bit, 16-bit versions of like 80s rock music. So they would have like full AC/DC albums that were just done in like 16-bit game music, and some of them were pretty epic. Orchestra, are you here actually? Coach, thank you for the 5-month streak. Go off yesterday when you resubbed. Coach, thank you for the resub. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you have to refresh, but Coach, thank you again. Love and sandwiches to Coach. Appreciate it, Coach. Share the station. Yeah, that's what I was gonna try to remember to ask my wife about it, but some of them were pretty awesome. I need to post them on Discord too.
This is a slow and insidious killer.
Spammy chats. 2 or 3 years you watch Twitch. It's not type of chat. Have chat visible because you found it so spammy. Same thing. I hardly ever have a chat view or chat enabled at all. It's usually full screen or like theater mode with chat disabled for me. God, it's still early dungeon. I mean, it doesn't feel like it, but it's a long dungeon, so. What spot? So that's that do talk a lot. Been here since the channel. It's pretty small. It's true. It's crazy. Been really lucky. Like, not only fortunate with like the channel growth in general, but like the type of people that stumble across the channel and decide to stay. I think I've been really fortunate. Hides and shame. 357 hours. It's not shameful at all. 2 shoes, 1600. 1300 Phoenix. 357 hysteric. More 1563. So many. 155. It's gonna only crit if it kill, or I mean, kill if it crits.
Our community grows.
Yeah. Dumb. Thank you for the follow. Dumb. 3 to 6. Again, we'd have to roll top end. Let's just try to stun. Commit Sudoku. Do you want help? The type of people that give me free hentai. Yeah, give hentai. Up to 55 already. Man, 641. I mean, I say already, but been here forever. It's always crazy to me see the hours like. I can actually look and see how many hours are spent watching the channel total for any given time. I've looked at it before and it's just unreal. Lydia versus hentai. God, how much different would that be? All right, there's Sonia. Sonia, Christian, enough. Senpais with crazy hours. This plebs a chance to catch up. I don't know, sometimes you get a situation like Chitin. Chitin used to be number 4. You prefer dumb one dumb one diot than it is. So Sonia Beatrice to you, buddy.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of other
Prefer to be called
corruption.
dumb one diot. Dumb one diot. Thank you for the bits. Thanks for the bits, dumb idiot. God, that's, I mean, the problem with doing that, obviously, is that you can clip just that part. That's how we got the I'm a naked black lady clip. That's how we have the thanks fatty. Like, if someone only saw those ones. Oh no, I forgot to get the curio. The angel buff. Oh well. Got the 20. Sonia. Begonia. That is awesome. Your mom said no, yeah? Mostly Davy related. That's true. I mean, who is Davy, yeah? Don't talk about peon kids, that's true. That's how we get this clip as well, yeah. It's alright. We have an immortalized clip of you too, Irish Red Cap. Both Stresscasters are dead. Brother's shower one.
A generous bestowal.
What is Davy? Are you a robot? Thanks for the 100 bits, dumb idiot. What is Davy? Davy's a state of mind. Good crit. There's ASMR, and I think there's Exclamation ASMR too. Let's go with the highest crit, or I mean, highest accuracy. Maddie posted that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything will come of it. But that's pretty awesome, actually, Tet. Clips of you saying, I told you, yeah, that my wife was looking through some of the popular clips.
Victory, nonetheless.
And she got to one of the ones where I was thanking you. And it's cut off just right. And she was like, wow. She did the Owen Wilson that time. Wow.
A generous bestowal.
I'm really insecure. Please be nice to me. Oh, I'm sorry, dumb idiot. Dumb idiot. I gotta stop. I'm gonna get in trouble. It's the random stuff you've clipped. Oh, I know. She asks me sometimes when she looks at them, she's like, wait. One of the most common things is she's like, what could have caused you to say this? And I'm like, I don't remember.
Laden with loot, are often low on supplies.
Shower.
The time has come for a Medi rave.
Say my name. Thanks for the donation, fatty. Wayne, could you play that one more time for this fatty can fly?
The time has come for a Medi rave.
Always just blame chat. Responsible for 75% of the clips at least. Smart. 6. I think you're right, Hysteric. Thank you for the donation, fatty. For serious though. I appreciate the donation, fatty.
Ancient traps lie in wait,
So-
unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Bring up the weird subjects and all, that's true. How you doing, Gum?
A generous bestowal.
If you had to describe me, what 2 words would you use? Insecure and generous. Dumb idiot. Alright. Someone got banned recently for saying idiot because he has an accent, so they misheard idiot as something as another word, which I'm not gonna say. Some of you might already know about it. Thank you for the bits though. For serious. Oh, don't forget about the bleed purple thing. I think that's still going on. So for anyone that's giving bits to any streamer, not just here, But any stream that you give bits to, make sure you click the bleed purple one. If you use the bleed purple one, Twitch matches 10% of what you give and just gives that to the streamer at no extra cost to you. Verify email for this bit. Oh, I forgot that we had the verify email thing on because of spoilers. I might could turn that back off now, actually.
A generous bestowal.
Yeah, I don't know how either, Coach. It never sounded like the other one for me. You know that too, Tet. Dumb idiot. Thank you for the 100 additional bits. Wish you'd have known. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm sorry, dumb idiot. I forgot. See the other word transitioned. It didn't seem like that to me because if you go into, if you look at the rest of his streams and VOD and stuff, he always says it that way. And he's never said the other one on stream after streaming for years. And he didn't make any, like, you know, I mean, it was already reversed anyway. So Twitch agrees now that they were wrong. But he didn't make any reaction. I mean, you don't just like stream for years without saying that and then all of a sudden you drop
$5 busted.
the N-word and just not react at all. Like, it's just nothing to you. Dumb idiot, thank you for the 500 bits and the bonus 50. Chat, can I get some love and or sandwiches? Can someone get this dumb idiot some love and sandwiches? It's like I'm working in a restaurant all over again. Let's see if I can stun this one. No trash fan. No, yeah, a quote would not age too well there. Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Phoenix. Champs, probably an accent. Yeah, it's an accent thing. It is more. That's just how he always says the word. Lunch, please. Someone get this. Get some food. Man, there's been so many, you know what, I want to get an extra stress heal in. There's been so many kind of like parody names over the last year or two at the stream. God, there's been so many. Like Guy Fieri and
Beyond one's limits.
Genitals. Davy's Dentist. Hey, nothing. Yeah, you came at just the right time. How you doing, nothing? Thank you for those golden subs. Oh yeah, the a-hole skit. I haven't seen Spaceballs in a long time. Good critical scout. No secret room. We still haven't hit that. We actually don't need to go up there. So how much more food do we need? 1 immune, 2 immune, 3. We only need 12 more food, so we can actually get rid of this. Oh no, I could have camped. All right, I'm gonna camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
She's gonna lose that buff, but it's okay because we're gonna do 10 dodge, 5 crit whole party, 10% crit, 8% crit, and we're good. There's a 1 in 3 chance of getting nighttime ambush though.
The light, the promise of safety.
You haven't seen all of Star Wars? Spaceballs, the little known Star Wars sequel. Video before it was censored out. Still don't know how it's possible with any accent in the world. No, it doesn't sound like it, Sarah. You can see so the video got mirrored, so you can hear it for yourself if you want, but it absolutely does not sound like it to me at all. Even trying to hear the word for the word. What? Or whatever. At first, yeah. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest, but... Like, I couldn't even force myself to make it sound in my head, kind of... I don't know. I don't know how anyone would have misheard it. And I mean, especially with context, like I said, if you look through the rest of his streams and stuff and how he says that a lot. And anyway, partially resolved now, I suppose.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And it's so tempting to use my last... never mind, it's not. I was going to say use my last key on this chest. That's not a chest you can use it on. Ludicrous speed. So you need to kill the 2 stress casters, then we'll stress heal after that. Should be okay. More than might live. Nope, we crit it. We're good. As long as we hit this one. It's been a really good night in the dungeons. I shouldn't say that. Last night was terrible. We almost lost this run multiple times last night. Check again. Yeah, it was, the one that I saw was a mirror posted on Reddit onto live stream fails, I believe, is the subreddit, if I remember right. Skeletons resist low enough to bleed them. They die before you can get them that low, but you actually can debuff them enough to do so. The main one you can do that with Cain is the Bone Commander, because he has enough protection, and he's a size 2, so he has enough health. He doesn't die too fast. So you actually can make the Bone Commander, who is a unholy skeleton, you can actually make him bleed with debuffs. Like Flagellant Highwayman. But these ones, I don't think you can get them low enough. Because you kill them. You're debuffing them. If you tried. Have I done? I feel like we did some stuff like that in, what was it called? But no, I don't remember 100% Cain. I've never done it to the small skeletons. It feels like we did it to the Bone Commander, though. But I don't remember 100%.
A generous bestow.
Sounds really like a stripper name. Ugly, ugly, ugly man. Thank you for the 100 bits and using bleed purple. Hi, I am new here. I prefer ugly twice, thanks. Oh, okay. Ugly, ugly. Ugly squared man? Ugly man, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Getting the Bone Guarding Boy to bleed? Really? Houndmaster Highwayman and Flagellant. So they got this one to bleed before they killed him? I knew the Bone Commander one. I didn't know about having the Defender. Must have been like a champion one. Thank you for the bits though, ugly man. Ah, man. Oh, I still have to check.
You will join us or die, Master. A generous bestowal.
Anonymous gifter. Thank you for gifting a sub to that ugly man person. Whoever you are, thank you for the gift sub. And ugly man, welcome to the sub club. Also, ugly, thank you for the additional bits. You can just call me ugly if you'd like. Alright. A ghost gave me a sub. Welcome to the sub club, ugly. Thank you for the bits, ugly. Appreciate it. So we can only get one more hunger proc. Bleed collar and span the bleed debuff moves on the Highway and the Flagellant. Gotcha. All the verbal abuse. I'm just calling people by their names. I don't know nothing. These are their, oh man, we missed a high 80% there. These are the names their parents gave them, so.
A generous bestowal.
Off for the night. Fluffkins, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the lurk. It'll help out during the bounty tremendously. I am actually quite handsome. Some say I look like Davy Crockett. The one and only Davy Crockett? The King Davy Crockett? Of the Wild Frontier, I believe. Thank you for the additional 100 bits, Ugly. Appreciate it.
The wounds of war can be healed.
It would have been funny if a dumb idiot gifted a sub to Ugly Man. Oh, they all dodged Bellow. Wow. Bad luck there. Good crit, though. Let's buff our speed. We'll go before them and kill something before we get more damage on us. If they end up critting us or something. Okay, we'll just dodge everything. That works.
Compassion is a
generous
rarity
bestow.
in the fever pitch of battle.
Thanks for the additional 100 bits, Ugly. A fatty, a dumb idiot, and an ugly man walk into a stream. Suddenly the dream is realized. I think I'm gonna get one more healing round in. Ugly man sounds like a DC villain. I can see that. Okay, we should be able to get one more. It's cracking you up. I'm afraid she's gonna kill this. Yeah, she would have absolutely destroyed it. Don't want to kill it too fast. These names. Remember when it ended up being Matt, but someone came in, I actually didn't realize that they were using a parody type name at all. Their name was Jenna Tails. So, of course I was doing the Mo thing from The Simpsons, right? Thanks, Genitals, for the bits. Ugly Man and Ugly Man were taken. Were they really? Was playing some Warframe, watching a lot of Darkest Dungeon lately, so we did check in, see what's going on. Well, Gum, if you have any questions about Darkest Dungeon, let me know. I still want to play Warframe some more. I haven't had a lot of time to do so recently, but I really liked Warframe. Gonna head out early tonight. Some dumb idiot who shall remain unnamed agreed to help her friend with something at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
A generous bestow.
Well, Lunar, I don't know what that person was thinking, but Lunar, thank you for hanging out while you could. And of course, you already know if you can lurk, it'll help, of course. But if not, all good. Lunar, have a good night. Try to have a good morning, I suppose, huh? Ugly, thank you for an additional 100 bits, Ugly. I once thanked Fort's Ken for a donation once. Someone tried to get me with Mike Hawk. Mike, and then the bird Hawk. Someone tried to get me with that one once, but I caught it, luckily. God, we still have 2 chances to find a secret room. It's not Friday. Wake up at 7 a.m. downtown for an appointment. 10 a.m. Ugly, thank you for an additional 100. You got the other mic one time, huh? The Hunt version, yeah. I actually think I'm just gonna drop this gold. Not much can be done about it. God, Dylan. Do you really, Tet? I mean, I almost asked if his parents did that on purpose. Obviously, they named him Michael on purpose. But did they do so knowing that it would be shortened to what it is? I'm not sure you can make that one. Hulk. Got something against Hawks? No, I absolutely don't. Hey, Bombin. How you doing, Bombin? How are you liking the new magic stuff? Are you enjoying it? Zany really is that. Yeah, I know, but I mean, did his parents
A generous bestowal.
do so knowing that people would do that combination? Ugly. Thank you for the additional 100 bits, Ugly. Hello, you can call me Hugh. Janus. Thanks, Ugly. I'll call you Hugh. Gold medalist in swimming with the name Misty Hyman. Well, you know, the big one when I was a kid was the NASCAR racer. Like when I was 5 years old or something, like my mom and people around were watching NASCAR quite a bit. And I used to hear on the TV, it was like, here comes Dick Trickle. And I was like, you can't say that on TV. But, is a legend, yeah. Or severe drug addicts, they died when he was 13. Too much of anything when they needed him. That makes me think maybe they really did it on purpose. That's sad, Tet. Remember that guy? A legend, coach. A national treasure, Morg. We only have one more chance to find a secret room, huh? You remember him too? What, attempt? Is that what you mean, Robert? 20. Run 20 if that's what you're asking. Exclamation run will tell you anytime you want to. Mark Nutt from archery for Great Britain. Edison's. Welcome back in. Yeah, run 20, Robert. Thank you, Phoenix. I thought you were asking me for a temperature, and I thought I missed a message, Robert. I thought I was gonna find a message that was like, quick, what's 27 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? But anyway, Ugly, thank you for the additional 100 bits. It's 68 degrees. It's not 98 degrees. Ugly, thank you for the additional 100 bits. Don't think I have enough gold, Kinder? I think I need more too. Stun this one. A, B, C, D. You're bad, and you should feel bad for that joke. I really thought so. Oh, you mean 98 degrees, my bad. Whatever happened to 98 degrees? Just wait. Someone's about to say, oh, they're still touring. Whatever happened to 98 degrees? It's huge, last name. Bob. Gar mentioned the pause. I have to make that pause so, like, if I'm not 100% sure about a name, I just have to make that pause just in case. Oh, they're still touring. Thanks for the bits, Ugly. And the knowledge about 98 degrees. Music touring and merch. Christmas tour coming this holiday. See? See, Bob, and like every band ever is still touring somewhere. In fact, I think it was Narth that said she has friends that's what they do. Like that's their hobby, as they go to as many concerts of these different bands that used to be bigger, but now just do tons of little concerts everywhere. They go to as many of them as they can.
A generous bestowal.
Hey, Ugly, thank you for the 100 bits. Can you please stop calling me ugly? It hurts my feelings. Oh, my bad, Hugh. Sorry, Hugh. I thought that was your name. Sorry, Hugh. I'll refrain. Not changing notification. Oh, yeah, thank you, Itala. Yeah. For sure. Alright, good dungeon. Look at this. No stress and a buttload of gold. Thank you, Itala. Looking in band class D was...
Return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Lee-A. Brandon called her Leah. It's pronounced Ladasha. The rest of the year was called Lahafida. That's amazing, Edosons. So we'll sell this too. So we got maybe like 34,000 golds. Not too bad. It is a lot of gold. And that's without a secret room. Careful with the parody accounts. Someone got into your PayPal. Did you get it sorted? That's crazy. Reminds you how the announcer in Super Smash Bros. Leaves a huge space between duck and hunt. Oh yeah, I never thought about that. Orchestra, yeah. Manslayer, Backtracker, Possessed by Demons. No, that's too bad.
A fresh irritant.
Saying
to some,
Lunar School District with that name.
sanguine memory to me.
It's reversed in like an hour, no biggie. That's two-factor, yeah. It's important. You would need Hugh Janus to carry that amount of golds. God. I watched a short, well, it's a documentary series, and one of the episodes was about how super unique names are actually detrimental to kids in general, which is pretty interesting. And the study's been going on for a little bit, obviously not long enough to be super conclusive, but it was pretty enlightening. Still no great trinkets. I mean, we could grab the legendary bracer, especially since we're using a lot of bellow anyway, and speed's not a terrible thing. I don't know, we might do that.